Price and DeMarco Hellams didn't go down. I'm not going to rule it out, but I'm gonna just say the possibility. I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it.
We got a Superman chat from Sayla. He says, we still got a chance to get ready, or am I just being greedy? In the words of DMX, stop being
Get
greedy.
greedy.
Dun, dun,
Hey,
dun. That's a
get to the
Superman
knee.
chat.
I see, La. You need to go to a buffet because you being super greedy.
Right.
Shoot, man. He said, mess around. He gonna bite you and snatch the plate.
But
What about in
to
Yahweh?
answer that question though, A1, I don't think we would have made that move. I mentioned in my show earlier, Smitty, he made a good point. He was like, sometimes, you get a blessing in disguise. I feel like
Yeah.
this whole time they were thinking, all right, well, look, what we'll do is we're going to put ourselves in a pretty good situation this year, and then next year, we're going for the gusto. So I feel like those injuries kind of accelerated the clock a little bit because I feel like they kind of seen everybody feeling a little dejected. Like, man, Braylon Trice, he was supposed to be our pass rush that we passed up on in the first
Right.
round to get Michael Penix. So I feel like that, we just got Christmas in July or August.
Yeah. Facts.
Agreed.
Facts.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it. I stressed that enough. If those injuries never happened, we wouldn't even be celebrating right now.
Yeah, man.
Sometimes it's a blessing in disguise.
Yeah.
And it's,
I
and
mean,
it's just
so-
universe telling us it's time.
Hey.
So how do we
I
feel
can
about
go for
that
that.
though? Like,
What
do
do
we
you
do we crown Terry for being this savvy GM because he was
You-
forced to do it? Like how we feel? Like, do we feel like
You want me to be brutally
I'll
honest?
be
Mark?
real. I was about to
You
say
want
the
me to be
same
brutally
thing.
honest? You want me to be brutally honest? I can't give him all the credit. I'm gonna give the credit to Arthur Blank because at the end of the day, he signed off on everything. So Arthur Blank
That's
let
true.
them do what they need to do, and he not stepping in like he usually do. So he letting them work their magic, and as long as they tell him what the plan is, they good. So
Right.
I'm giving Arthur Blank the credit. Arthur
I,
Blank the credit.
I will give some credit to Terry just for the being able to pivot because that's something that I want to see. I want to see what we would do and how we would improve the team with the injuries going down. We seen it. We got two. Well, shoot. Excuse me. Yeah, we went and got two all-pro players, guys who are making a difference in this league, who have made a difference in this league, and added them to the team. Regardless, we got to be happy about that because we don't know. We got idea, but we don't know what Trice going to be. We don't know what Helm's going to turn into. We know exactly who the hell the two players we just got are and what they can provide.
Right. Right.
No lies told.
Agreed.
No lies told.
Agreed.
I do need everybody to make sure
and
if you're
we
excited.
don't know the
Hold on one second, T. Will. I do need everybody to make sure that y'all hit that like button. If you're excited about the two moves that we made in the last 2 days and you need a way to express it, you can't run down the street naked like Big Low Country. Make sure that you hit that
Lord
like
have
button.
mercy.
Also, make sure that you share the channel with your friends and family. Hit that subscribe button on everybody's respected
Man,
channel.
nobody-
I'm sorry, T. Will. Go ahead, brother. My bad.
we to your point, we don't know the internal dynamic or conversation that Arthur Blank had with Terry Fontenot, and it could have been a situation where okay, you got these rookies, let's play them, and then when they got injured, hey, let's turn it back on, let's turn the tap on. But either way, credit to him for being able to do it. Number one, credit to him for being silent and getting Judon because nobody knew about it. And that is very rare in the NFL. I think Terry Fontenot did his best Alex Anthopoulos impersonation when he just struck. Nobody knew about it. All of a sudden, we got him. So, yeah, I'm going to give Terry his props. And I think Terry kind of had to because if the Falcons don't make the playoffs this year, heads are going to roll. So that was kind of a move you had to make. You had to do it. You had to get it in there. And I think he did. So, Just my
And, it is sad that if we don't make the playoffs, because I feel like the only way we don't make the playoffs would be due to injuries.
Don't say it.
Like,
I'm gonna knock on wood. Let me knock on wood for
yeah,
you.
I mean, knock on wood. I mean, Terry, wait a minute. Last time you knocked on wood, 3 people got hurt next day.
Oh, Terry, don't you touch no lumber.
Oh,
Don't you touch no lumber, Terry.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
My goodness.
Okay. Yeah, it was me. All right. Yeah.
Don't worry, Terry. I'll knock it too. It wasn't just you. I'll knock it too. So don't worry. It was on me too. So
whenever I go on the
don't
podcast,
feel bad.
like, not that guy. Cut his mic off. Cut it off right now. Get him out of here. Get him out of here, Coach.
I'll knock it too, Terry. We got a couple Superman chats. Dirty Bird Gang that they say talk about elite production. 315 tackles, 36 pass breakups, 19 interceptions, 5 forced fumbles. A big fan of you all. Bates, Simmons equal crazy production. Dun dun dun. That's a Superman chat. Also,
You better believe it.
we got let's see, Breeze 15 ATL rise up. Mark, I think this is your second time doing a show with me, and I'm going to give you the privilege of giving the Superman chat if you don't mind.
Hey, before we do that, Lo, I got to give Mark a shout out, man. He had a dope interview with Myles Garrett a little earlier, so y'all please go check that out.
Yeah, I caught the tail end of it.
On Mark Chaney's channel. He doing his thing, man. We've had Myles on. Myles is a stand-up dude.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to you, man, for putting that interview off.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Myles is definitely cool.
So Mark, if you don't mind, could you give Breeze that Superman chat? If you don't mind.
Oh, absolutely. Hey, Breeze, he ain't leave no comment. He just wanted to come in, show some love, show some support, gave us $5, and we already know what that is. That's a Superman chat. Dun, 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 dun.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
I was about to say he got to throw the Don in there now. I'm about to say now.
Red alert.
Look what you done started.
You gotta get that Don in there now.
Well, look. First of all, I'm glad that you said red alert, Mark, because all right, when I was doing my show, it's booming. All right, so whenever I was doing my show, Dre True Statement, he said, we were talking about what we're going to name this defense. And he said, man, we got to name him hashtag red alert. But Dre Harrison came in the chat, and Dre Harrison said, smothered and covered.
Uh-oh. Not the smothered and covered.
Wow. Waffle House.
Decisions, Bo. Smothered and covered.
So I want to know what damn food.
I want to know what I want to talk about.
I already know what Smitty gonna go with.
Smothered and covered. You already know.
Right. I already know it.
Oh man.
Well, look, everybody in the chat, y'all make sure y'all let us know, should we go with red alert or smothered and covered? But I just wanted to kick that out, y'all see what y'all thought. Now
this is Georgia. It's got to be smothered and covered. This is Georgia. This is ATL.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I was thinking.
Right. It's home of Waffle. There's nothing better than Waffle House at 2 a.m. to soak up all that alcohol that you consume from the club.
Oh boy.
That's facts.
Or so.
Waffle House had my stomach toe the hell up.
It's worth it though. It's worth it. It's worth it.
It is worth it.
I'm just saying.
Hey, but if anything, that's why it makes so much sense. We want our opposing fans and our opposing teams to feel like they is tore up after they play our defense. So
there you go.
Smother and covered. Hey,
good
segue.
I like it.
Woo, De Niro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I know where you're going with it, but woo, no sir. I'm sorry.
Red dog.
I can't. I just with a good conscience just can't even do that.
Man.
Damn red dogs.
But
the
what I see from the red dog, that's a no-go.
Yeah. See, Smitty feels what's going on.
Well, Is it Red Alert or Red Dogs? I thought it was Red Alert.
Red
No,
Alert.
somebody
Somebody put Red
there on
Dog
the
in the
chat.
comments.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
see, he already know. That's why he go. That's why he gonna be De Niro, boy.
That was a dark time in ATL history, man. Wow.
Boy, what you talking about? I saw it firsthand.
That was a dark time, man. Wait, that was when were they around when Down by Law was in operation? That was
Yep.
Yeah.
Early to mid 90s, they was unstoppable. They were like the 96 Bulls, 72 and 9, 72 and 10, whatever they were. Yeah. Red Dog undefeated.
And they had 5 Dennis Rodmans and 10 Michael Jordans.
Right.
Wow.
Man, we was in trouble. Boy.
Well, look, I know we were talking about what Judon would bring to the defensive line. How do y'all like what do y'all think about what Simmons is going to bring to the secondary? Because I heard a few people on Twitter say, "Hey, like, aren't Simmons and Jesse Bates like the same person? Like, is this something that is just like a real need?"
Nowhere near.
And that's just people trying to hate. People get mad because they ain't got them. Mind your business and do some research.
Chris, they were Falcon fans saying this.
Really?
Yeah. Hey.
Well, do your research.
Say that too.
Falcon fans.
I think they're a lot. I think they're a lot alike myself.
No, they are a lot alike. But
in certain way they are alike. But I think Jesse Bates with his size, I think he's 6'1", about 215. He can move over the strong safety. He had 132 tackles last year, so we know he's gonna hit.
Mm-hmm.
So
but people don't realize that Jesse Bates played free and strong safety last year.
Right, in Cincinnati and in Cincinnati. He played a lot of single high in Cincinnati, so he knows how to play the strong safety.
And Justice Simmons also plays free and buck safety, which is why I said they play a lot alike. I feel like that's a great problem to have. So, because every time a quarterback comes to the line of scrimmage, what's the first thing he does, Mark? He's going to identify that safety, right? He's going to identify the mic, and he's going to identify that free safety. Because the first thing he's going to do, and most of these offenses today, they look high, then they look low. Now, if it's a situation where you don't know who the free safety is,
and who the strong safety,
who the strong safety is,
man.
Then
they
coming around the edge. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Then you got Matthew Judon coming around the edge. You got a chance to have some what, Mark?
Oh God,
some high ball.
Oh God,
Lord.
You know, see Mark, he didn't know. He didn't know you was being set up. He didn't know you was being set up.
Get a whistle. Why don't you get a whistle, Big Low? Why don't you get a whistle? T-Will got a whistle.
Because that applies. That applies. Oh, T-Will. Yours didn't apply. Yours didn't apply what you were saying, T.
Okay. I'm just wondering. I'm just keeping score.
I blow the whistle just for you, T-Will. Just for you.
I appreciate it. There you go.
There you go.
There will be a review on the play. There will be a review on the play.
All right.
Oh man! We got Larry from the Dicks away in here, man.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on, guys? Happy.
Larry, what's up, man?
Larry, man, you don't sound excited, my G. What's going on?
Oh, I'm definitely excited, man. But I gotta get a little Larry to sleep, so I'm not trying to have
Larry.
my volume.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Okay.
Larry,
what's going on, guys?
All night, the last 3 nights.
No, for real, Larry been going. Trust me.
Larry been up all night the last 3 nights. Them Braves.
Yeah, for real. We had an early game today. We lost that, but whatever. Yeah. We won 3 out of 4, so that's good.
We were supposed to play at night again, Larry. That's what it was.
That's what it was. Guys, to pull this off, this all in. Terry just said, I got rocked. He ain't look at his partner and say, how many books you got? He said, I got rocked. What you want to do? If you got 2 books, we going boss.
We
going boss.
They're coming in.
That's what Terry just did. Terry said, look, he looked at his hand. He said, we're going to rock. You ain't going to ask me how many books I got? Nope. We're going to rock. If you got 2 books, we're going to Boston. So what you want to do? Y'all get on up. Y'all can stand up.
Everybody.
Exactly. Y'all can get
Call
up.
Everybody tell we having the tea party.
Come in. Exactly. So,
Right.
So,
and I see a lot of naysayers that saying, "Oh, he's old. He's coming off an injury." Judon, you know, Simmons would like him, but you know, blah blah blah. I'm like, guys, y'all don't understand how things are going to complement each other. You know, Jesse Bates led the league in interceptions last year, tied with no pass rush. I mean, we're not. All right. I won't say no pass rush, but no distinctive guy that we have to like teams have to scheme against. So I'm really excited about it, man. I think the defense got shored up. Yeah, cornerback 2 is still a mystery, but mostly I think that I think we're seeing good, man. And I look at every team in the NFC outside of San Francisco. Who are you scared of? Who you scared of?
I mean, Detroit is going to be good too.
Yeah, I ain't lying.
But who are you scared of?
Oh, I'm not scared of anybody. To be honest,
we can't keep sleeping on the Eagles now. We can't. I don't understand.
But Mark,
I'm saying bad coaching, man.
Look at what happened to the Eagles last year.
I know, but I'm
look
talking
at what happened to the Eagles. Nick Sirianni lost that locker room late last year, and they got ran through at the end of the season. And that's going to carry over to this season. That's going to carry over this season. It's going to be a distraction somewhere. And I tell you where it's going to start with that dude named A.J. Brown. Because that's where it started.
But you don't think that was kind of like a Super Bowl hangover-ish?
Nope.
No, I think that was also some of their personnel leaving too. Defensive and offensive coordinator were gone.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not like up all night thinking about Philly, but I'm just saying Philly is going to be there. Like, we're going to play Philly in the playoffs. Like, we're going to play San Fran in the playoffs. Like, there's a couple teams. Yeah, like there's a couple teams we got on our schedule this year. We're probably going to play again in the playoffs.
True.
I'm going to repeat
that's
this
all
again.
I'm saying.
I'm going to repeat this one more time for y'all.
I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure that Philly's going to make the playoffs. I'm not. And I'll tell you why. Who was their defense coordinator last year? Dude from the Patriots, right? That everybody hates. What's his name?
Matt Patricia.
What, Patricia?
Yeah.
Right. Yes. Everybody hates him. Everybody hates him. And that's why they stopped playing. But to Smitty or whoever made the point, they have a new offensive coordinator. They have a new defensive coordinator. They are under a tremendous amount of pressure. And I'm not sure that they make the playoffs.
I went above that.
So are we though?
The head coach. I said the head coach is who lost the team last year.
Yeah.
So trust me.
Yeah, I said the coordinator. I was just talking about that.
But think about this. This is why. This is why I'm not worried about. No, this is why I'm not worried about these top teams in the NFC. Start with the quarterback position. When you look at San Francisco, now that we have a pass rush, you get pressure on Brock Purdy, he gonna fold. You look at Jared Goff, who's not a scrambling quarterback, who's a pocket passer. When San Francisco got out to him in the second half, what did he do? He folded.
He did.
I'm gonna trust Kirk Cousins over both of those guys twice on Sunday. And y'all can say he ain't done nothing, but again, remember, Matthew Stafford didn't do shit in Detroit, but when he got to LA around a talented team, he turned the spotlight on.
Say it again, Smith.
He got a ring for it now. That's all I know. If nothing else.
Guys, this could definitely be a Ram situation, a tidal wave of instances that culminate in one time. This is all in because he signed it for 1 year. It wasn't like we gave him multiple years. It's like, we going in all in right now, guys.
Correct.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be a long-term thing anyway, because he's not a long-term solution. He's a win-now solution. That's all.
Yeah. Right. You know, I like Judon. If he stays healthy, now all of this depends on health, mind you.
Yes.
And Judon. We all understand that. Everyone that's bringing that up on Twitter and all these spaces on our channels, we understand that. But not to be excited when you look at, I mean, the division not even a question right now. It would have to be very bad coaching to lose with this roster now. Terry has everything he can do Like he has the pieces to win. There's some deficiencies like any other team, but it's not glaring. You know what I'm saying? Like our offense with Kirk Cousins or Michael Penix, you know what I'm saying? The weapons that we have, we should be top 12, top 10, top 8 offense, between 12 and 8 on offense, in my opinion. If this defense comes and plays, you know what I'm saying, better than it did last year, guys, people are going to be chasing us.
Right.
And our guys Judon get to pin his ears back. Grady Jarrett get to pin his ears back. Jesse, you know what I'm saying, just being disruptive, man.
That's a great point, Larry. But think about this too. I'm glad you brought that point up. Yeah. If your offense is ball control like this offense, or putting up 27 to 30 points a game any given Sunday, your defense is going to be fresher, and the players that they have in rotation at each position are going to stay fresh, which is going to make this defense lethal. So
I was just leading down that road too. Thank you for going there. Great minds think alike.
And I got something else to add on to that, fellas. And we may be going, it may be more simple than we think, you know, because look at our year last year and all the games that we were still in, fighting and clawing and everything, with no quarterback, with bonehead plays, with a bonehead coach, bonehead playmaker, offensive coordinator at the same time. A lot of BS went on last year, y'all. A lot of BS went on. Think about this. I understand that we have somewhat of a tougher schedule, especially starting out. But you got to understand, we have better everything than we did last year.
Yes, we do.
Better everything. We making this too complicated. It really should be a lot more simple. I understand every year is different. Players get hurt. Players step up and everything, but just on paper, just from what we had to what we're going to, I have no doubt in my mind that we should be able to compete against every freaking team in the league.
Agreed.
So wait a minute.
Man.
So Chris, you trying to tell me that the quarterbacks are better this year than they were last year?
I'm telling you the quarterbacks are better this year than they have been since before 2020.
Well, I just talk about last year.
He's right.
I just talk about last year.
Yeah, definitely
so
last year.
You telling me that Kirk Cousins is better than Desmond Ridder
and Taylor Heineke? And if they fuse together, if they fuse together, they still ain't meeting Kirk Cousins.
Yes.
They can be Desmond Heineke all they want to. They still not Kirk Cousins.
Correct.
Michael Penix better than both of those guys.
Right now.
Thanks. Right now. He's better than them last year. He's better than last year.
No lies told.
Guys, I don't fear anybody. I don't, and I'm gonna tell you why, right? Jack! What's up, Jack?
JR.
What's wrong, guys?
It's a party now.
Goddamn.
Hey, what's going on, fellas? Y'all doing all right tonight?
Yeah, not too bad. I'm hiding out here in a hotel room in Knoxville.
Oh, you in Knoxville?
It sounds like you on vacation or something, man, bro.
Mostly work, my friend. I've been on the road all day.
Oh, gotcha. Nah, I feel that though, boy.
You in Knoxville? Hey, JR, you in Knoxville? Jacket gonna want to hear this, but go Vols.
Oh no!
Go Vols.
Hey, speaking of Vols, that's what we're doing up here. We're building student housing.
Y'all building the dorms.
Hey, that's cool as hell though.
Yeah, we're building 3 dorms up here. So that's why I'm up here.
Okay, you know what? I'll see if I can get DC to come holler at you, JR.
There it is. You're going to have to do it early because I'm headed south in the morning.
Oh, okay. Well, look. Go Vols, Jack. Go Vols.
Hey man, big shout out to Shady, man. No Shady committed to Tennessee, and they got a fantastic player on the way on the field. Hopefully on the golf course too. We got to get Shady more up to speed on the golf course. But he's he's a phenomenal athlete, and I'm sure he's gonna probably turn that Tennessee program around until they play Georgia. But
Big Low, did you concede in that 40-yard dash yet?
Go Dogs.
What'd you say?
Did you concede in that 40-yard dash yet? I was just asking for a friend.
Man, you talk about get shady.
Yeah, get shaded. Yeah.
Shady don't want none. Shady don't want none.
No, don't do it to him, Lo. Don't do it to him.
Nah, don't do it to him, Lo. You know, man, me and Big Low already had to give Shady a win. You know what I'm saying? Like back at the Rise Up tour event. So you know, I don't think Big Low gonna take it easy on Shady anymore.
Didn't Shady get him on the basketball court out of town too? The video you posted didn't get you on the court too?
Come on, Jack. Why you bring up? Ain't nobody say nothing about that. See, you.
I ain't gonna lie. He got us on the what was it that par 4? Was it the third or fourth hole that was out there in College Park? I was like, how the hell Shady just won that hole? No way in hell.
Hey,
it's like his third time golfing. But
I know it, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. Jack and JR, how y'all feeling about these moves that we made the last couple of days?
Well, I'll tell you this, like Terry in less than a 24-hour period, Terry told me to shut the hell up. Okay? Because I was building the case. I was starting to generate a side eye, looking at Terry, because like you couldn't get Montez Sweat. You couldn't move up in the draft to get Latu or Turner. You couldn't get Daniil Hunter to come here. I was starting to be like, all right, what are we doing, right? The only way we're going to get somebody is to overpay, But here we go. He makes me eat crow, and in 24 hours gets Judon and Simmons. So, dude, I'm tickled pink. I'm tickled pink.
I can tell you, we went live the other night. We went live last night. Mark Chaney was there too as well. Mark, we asked you to stop by for 5 minutes and it almost turned into an hour. Did you get the food by any chance, Mark? Was you able to get the food still?
Bro, I walked in at 9:01. I said, y'all still got the wings? He said, yeah, you can give us 5 minutes. Man, they had to remake my wings last night, but best believe, Jack, they were the best wings I ever had in my life. So
we definitely apologize for holding you up, but we asked you to talk for 5 minutes, but it turned into an hour and some more after you left because everybody's excited about the Matthew Judon move, man. That was just a big move that was unexpected, like we talked about last night. A lot of media outlets wasn't posting it early in the day. You didn't get no leak the night before or 2-3 days before. We talked about it on our podcast recently when Judon was, talking back to Mayo at the camp, and he didn't want to go, I guess, run the drills, or he didn't want to dress out. He was just in a holdout period. But now to find out that he's a member of the Atlanta Falcons like 2 weeks later is big news. It's exciting news. I think the fan base is not only shocked. This is an exciting shock. This is not a shock like, oh my God, I can't believe this happened. No, this is like a moment where we've been waiting for this for a very long time. I think some people mentioned since John Abraham days, they haven't had a pass rusher of this magnitude, even though for his age too as well. I mean, he's over 30, but still his body of work has shown that he can get the job done. And that's just, a big shout out to him. But then you go over to Justin Simmons now, who's now a member of the Atlanta Falcons. So we're 2 for 2 in 24 hours. And I honestly just can't. I'm supposed to flip the table right now. My friend told me if I join the podcast, I'm supposed to flip the table. I mentioned it last night that if we get Justin Simmons, I have to flip the table. I have too much stuff on this table right now, so a lot of shit's gonna break. So I'm not gonna flip the table tonight.
Hey, don't
we'll set up a table flipping night.
Big Low was get naked, but we're
good. We're good.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Last night.
That boy Terry, the cerebral assassin, y'all.
But
I got Baker Field. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
We, like
Thank you so much, Larry.
We attacked every position that we needed. Fans were going into the offseason saying, I love the draft, but where's the pass rush? I love the free agency, but where's the pass rush? Oh, Kirk Cousins, Michael Penix, quarterback room is fixed, but where's the pass rush? And then after the pass rush, you kept hearing people talk about Richie Grant. What are we going to do about the safety position? They went out and got Justin Simmons. Now your safety room is actually one of the best rooms you have in the NFL right now with Jesse Bates and Justin Simmons. And with
the best safety duo in the NFL.
So here's the cool thing. A1,
Them
Smitty, everybody here. Here's the cool thing. You have one of the best offensive lines in the NFL, right?
Yep.
You have probably in the top 10 range, probably top 10 quarterback room in the NFL. You go to Jesse Bates. I mean, top 5. You could probably say so if you want, right?
Top 5.
Top 3. You want to say best quarterback room in the NFL? I mean, we can't go against,
It's top 2, and we not 2.
All right. So we'll say that.
I like your way of thinking, sir.
That's why he's a Falcon fan. I like that. That's why we had him on the show yesterday.
Right. That makes it work.
Cornerback AJ Terrell, I think he's still top 15 on some people's list of cornerbacks. People have him in that range, top 15, top around there. Grady Jarrett still at the top of his list too as well. Jake Matthews. We have some guys on the team. Chris Lindstrom, best guard in the league. Bijan Robinson, probably top 5 running back in the league. Kyle Pitts. I mean, we know how explosive this team is. Now we look good on paper and on the field. In the past, it was like, okay, let me look at this roster and say, okay, we can win this amount of games. Now it's like, really, 17-0 might be for real. For a lot of fans, that's like, hey,
Shouts out
man,
to Eric.
Team. Shout out to Eric Parker, too.
Shouts out to Eric, too, Will.
He doesn't wake up to see a loss. He doesn't put his jersey on to say, oh, we're going to lose to the Seahawks today. I know we are. No, he doesn't do that. But for me, I'm excited. I know, I was supposed to be here earlier. I apologize, but I've been waiting to talk about moments like this for a long time, and I'm glad we got a Matthew Judon. I'm glad we got Justin Simmons, but I'm also glad we got Terry Fontenot too as well, and Raheem Morris, because you got guys in the building that's leading the way. Raheem mentioning today about the organization. I'm glad that they was able to make those type of moves. Raheem, you was a part of that too. Don't act like it was just all on Terry. You was all part of that. He's trying to put it on Terry like, that was a great job by Terry. I guarantee you, Raheem said, sure, Matthew Judon, go get him. I mean, that's the type of team we have. We have players, coaches that know how to talk to the fans, talk to the media. This is the exciting time for Falcon fans on the field and off the field. So I think everybody needs to be in the Benz week 1. So then we got the Chiefs week 3, and then for so on and so on. So Falcon fans, get those tickets, man. Get those tickets.
T Will, could you do me a favor?
Yes,
I don't think I ever had you do it for me, but could you do me a favor and do the Superman chat for me, please, if you don't mind?
I certainly will. So we have Tremel Thinks Culture donating that $10, and we appreciate that. A question for everyone on the panel. Do y'all think we super bound? And I think that means Super Bowl, and that is a su. That's a super chat.
Where's the trumpet?
Remix. Yeah.
Where's the trumpet?
We gotta get done.
No, where's the dun? You gotta do something.
Jack.
Who blew the whistle?
Yeah.
There you go.
Throw the flag on Terry.
Oh, wow.
What's up,
Jack Spade.
Hey, Lo.
Jack
Get a
Spade.
flagrant foul for that one. Get a flagrant foul.
Jack Spade. I need to know what the hell is wrong with Terry.
Oh, Terry. Back it up, Terry.
Put it in reverse. Put it in reverse,
Put it in
Terry.
reverse. Can we do it again? Can we just do it
In the
again?
moment that do it. I'm
You gotta
sorry.
remember, Terry's one of the newer podcasters in the community. Terry, there's a dun da da da. You gotta put the dun da da da. That makes it official. That makes it official.
Did you say that the moment made you do it?
I was in the moment, and the moment.
He was in the moment. He was just living it.
Like, look at Larry's face.
Larry, I ain't gonna lie. That moment right there was kind of like that. Give me my money. Like everybody was doing it like correctly, and Terry did it correctly, and then he forgot to do the dun da da dun. Everybody's like, that's not really the Super Bowl.
All right, Terry. All right,
Terry
That's
said,
Robin.
"Give me my."
That's Robin right there. I don't know about that's
We'll
Robin.
give you one more chance, Terry.
Terry said, "Give me my money," and didn't even do the little hand thing.
Give me my money. Terry, you gotta go dun da da dun da da dun. You do something, create something. You're one time for the fan. God damn it, Terry. There's a lot of people here watching. Shit, come on, Terry.
I believe
Hey, Jack.
Making the rise up to it look like it ain't rising up, Terry. What you doing?
And come on, Chris. Come on. All right.
Oh, all right. My bad.
Try to get Terry. Go ahead.
Dun, 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 dun. That's a Superman chat.
There you go.
It is.
There we go.
There we go.
All the look on Larry's face.
All is right with the world again.
What the hell?
Hey,
Oh man, this is an exciting time. Do I think we're Super Bowl bound? I'll take my McChicken sandwich too. Country, no mayonnaise, add pickles and ketchup.
Wow.
Here we go. I'm looking at Super Bowl bound. Definitely Super Bowl bound. If you look at this type of roster, I asked you the question last night, Mark. do you think if we get to the playoffs that we have the guys now on the field to really get over that leap? And you can look at most rosters in the NFL, and they have a stout defense. They have a really good offense. But now we have players that you can rely on in the playoffs. You can rely on Matthew Judon and Jesse Bates and AJ Terrell.
I know the shingles need to be changed, but he just need who want to do the show. I'm sorry.
Shit.
I know the shingles need to be changed.
Shit.
He said it was too hot today.
Is Bodie there?
Too hot.
Is Bodie there?
Bodie is not there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was muted, Jack. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, God. It was 94 degrees out there. Who the hell's going to put some shingles up? Shit. Falcon fans, this is what you got. You got country over here. Golf game on Sunday. Wait till you see those jokes when you see the scorecard.
I played last week, so
sheesh.
You know,
we got
I'm still in there.
Super Bowl bound. I believe so.
Right.
So. I'm one of those fans. So yeah, you can yell at me later if we don't get it, but still I believe it.
If things
all right, JR, you finna get ready. You finna step out on us, JR?
Yes, sir. I just wanted to stop in for a minute and just say what's up with you guys and laugh with y'all because I knew y'all be cutting up. But
you know it.
That's it. But the phone's dying, so I appreciate y'all letting me stop in for a minute.
All right, Jerry.
Man, well, look, Jerry, before you go, tell everybody where they can find you, brother.
As always, find us on Pound for Pound ATL on YouTube, Tuesdays 7 p.m. You can find me on Twitter. I'm at Grim1128. That's GRIMM1128. Holler at me.
Yes, sir.
Right, man.
Take it easy.
Appreciate you for coming on.
Yeah, how's it going, guys? Yes, sir. Take care.
Rise up.
That's it. Rise up.
And rise up content creators.
Yes, sir.
Hashtag rise up content.
How we splitting this $10? Because I'm gonna go put my order for the McChicken.
Oh wow!
I'm hungry as hell.
I just need $1. That's all. I just need $1.
Give me $1. Just give me $1.
4 quarters, and you won't hear another peep out of me. Oh, I got this one right here. I got that super chat right there. Hold on.
You got this one right here?
Yeah, I got this one.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Me. All right. We Hawks TV, man. Shout out to We Hawks TV and all the Atlanta Hawks community over there, man. They do great work, man. I'm already subscribed, and as my man Larry would say, you should be too. So at the end of the day, man, yeah, man, for real. So shout out to Demond and everybody over there, man. Landry Fields, take notes. Terry F, making you look bad, G. We going to the bowl, baby, and that is a dun-da-da. That's a Superman check.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
You got the notepad, right, Terry? Terry, you got your notepad? There's no pet.
You can tell how much film, Coach.
Hey, you were still a little off key. Whatever. I'll get it next time. Whatever. That ain't me. That's the hate.
I will say.
What you say? I need to get that hate out my heart. I need
to get the hate out the heart. Hey, man.
That this is an exciting time for the Falcon fans. Like even since last night in the chat, since the moment Judon was announced, I would probably say about 95% of the fan base has just been playoffs, win the division. Now we're speaking. Now we're talking. Now we talk the talk. Now we walk. You know what I'm saying, Smitty? We talk the talk. Now we time to walk the walk. Now,
yeah,
Raheem, seeing these type of moves they've made has just been phenomenal. Then Justin Simmons today. People woke up this morning and said, "This is a great day to announce Justin Simmons signing." It just adds to what's been going on the past couple hours. Like Matthew Judon here, right. Justin Simmons here. Now the division is looking like Panther fans are like, "What the hell just happened?" Saints fans like he was just here visiting. How? We gave him the king cake and the crawfish at Touffet. How is he in Atlanta?
King cake
at Waffle
He got a slice with a baby in it.
Wow. Is somebody
going to
get fired
on that station? I don't know.
Jack, is somebody going to get fired in New Orleans behind that? Did they give him a baby?
To hear the news that right after it, the Vikings followed up with, "Oh, we're looking at Derek Carr." That's just like a slap in the face to Saints fans. Justin Simmons walks in there and walks out your building, signs with Atlanta, and the Vikings were like, "Hey, we'll take your starting quarterback too if he's available." So it's like,
guys,
you heard.
If they trade Derek Carr, that would be the biggest goof ever. You already got a coach that can't coach, and you're gonna give up your quarterback. Make it make sense. Only in New Orleans.
Said they like Spencer.
Now, I know Larry O's got something to say too. I see the comment in the chat about Taylor Heineke. That's my trade value right there. Anybody needs a quarterback that will give me a 5th round or a 6th round, I'll take it. I'll take it. Take
They can
Howler.
give me a
get
fifth
him out the
round
door.
pick 3 years down the road for Taylor Heineke.
Shit, you
Really
said a fifth
could,
round
and
pick
I'll
in
be fine.
2050.
Yeah,
God.
2050.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll be,
Shit.
and honestly, I would take that and be like, we got to steal.
God.
Oh, right. Larry had something to say. Larry, go ahead. What you got, man?
Go ahead, Larry.
Noticing what happened throughout the day as we were monitoring, social media, how things was unfolding. First you heard, okay, Judon was signed. Everybody was happy about that. Then we hear the news, and we heard little rumblings for people that are not official, but then we see Adam Schefter say, hey, man, Falcons is restructuring Chris Lindstrom's and, Jesse Bates'
3
contract,
players.
you know what I'm saying, to try to get back. People like, hold up, what?
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
you see Justin Simmons in the Falcon red and black
Yeah.
in the fit.
Right.
Yeah.
Then
good,
it's just
too.
like,
Take me back to
hold
9 o'clock this
Yeah.
morning, Larry. Yo,
Yeah.
take me
Fresh.
back to that time.
and
Right.
He was fresh.
you see how everything was unfolding.
Yeah.
And then it just came out like, I guess just before I went on this afternoon. Hey, the Falcons made it official. You know what I'm saying?
Larry,
We got Justin Simmons, and it's just like you heard the rumors about Jesse Bates talking to players, and hey, this is a good dude, not just a good dude, not a good player, not just a great player, but a great person also. When he talked about Judon, and then you also heard that in the Simmons interview, Bates and Grady Jarrett was there. So
Right.
you see the players coming
And
out.
AJ.
It's not just Terry trying to pitch what they want to do. The players looking like, hey, bro, we got a chance to do something special here. You can come be a part of it. And if we all do what we want to do, it's going to be a big payday down the road. You know what I'm saying? But we trying to win the championship. What you want to do, bro? You want a barbecue or mildew? That's what we say on the Dixon way. You want a barbecue or mildew?
Chris is my witness. He would tell you during the show last night. They kept talking about, well, Simmons out the door. Nope, hold your horses, because guess what? They still can restructure contracts. They still can move things around. Yeah, they still got to make cuts. So some more money is going to come from somewhere anyway. And again, and I'm gonna tell y'all this. Y'all might not believe it. I can see it. It may not happen, but Michael Thomas could be a Falcon as well. If you're gonna go all in, you need a number 4 receiver. Terry Fontenot drafted him in New Orleans. He was once a top receiver in the league. If he can be serviceable as a possession receiver, I can see it.
NBA old man can stay where he wants to stay.
Not slant boy. Oh, look,
hey,
Jack. Emojis around.
Hey, Jack. Since you couldn't change the brake pads on the truck for me, could you at least do this super chat?
God.
Lord have mercy.
It's the least he could do. It's the least he could do.
At least he could do, right, Mark? Like
Willie Doc
that.
is in the chat.
For me.
Appreciate you, Big Low, and all the content creators. Went from 9-8 to NFC Conference Championship in one day. Raheem and crew maximize with coaching. That's Superman chat.
Hold up, man.
Oh, wow.
Hey,
I was about to say, where?
He brought the whistle. He brought the whistle. Before you blow the whistle, let me get
we don't switch over to hockey.
Not approve of that.
We don't switch over to hockey. You got to go to the penalty box with Terry.
You got to go to the penalty box with that one.
Hey, Falcon did not approve of that, bro.
Wait,
Terry, you're rubbing off on Jack. Terry, damn it, you're rubbing off on Jack.
Oh, wow.
Larry.
Willie Doc.
Larry. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead and do it right, Jack. Go ahead. I got to coach Jack up. I thought my coaching days was over. Jack, if you get in there, get in there.
This is for Matthew Judon and Justin Simmons, man. Welcome to Atlanta Falcons. Dun, 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 dun. That's Superman chat. Willie Doc.
Oh, there you go.
It was a lot better. It was a little fast, but it was a lot better.
The Mickey Mouse edition.
Shit.
Right.
Wow. I would say, Larry, to piggyback off your point, when the news came down about Judon's contract, and then you saw the restructuring of everybody else after it, fans really started putting one and one together, saying, "Wait a minute, we just signed Judon, and now they're doing the restructures. Oh my gosh, that's got to be Justin Simmons. It has to be." So I mean, fans were trying to do the best they can to solve the mystery of if Justin Simmons is going to be a Falcon. People went as far as following they went to his Instagram page and noticed that he's following the designer who designed the suit that he was wearing, and that guy designs Falcon players' outfits. So it was like he has to be a Falcon. He follows the guy who designs his outfits, who designed Grady Jarrett's outfit and designed AJ Terrell. That's got to be him. I remember back when Jesse Bates was getting ready to come here. Remember the dinner with him and AJ, and it was like club. They shared the same agent, and people just put one-on-one together. That when the free agency opens, that's our guy.
Yep.
Matthew Judon moved. Justin Simmons
I said that earlier.
Getting ready for fans were getting expected to hear Justin Simmons news once he visited Atlanta, but the Matthew Judon one was just like, thank you, Terry. We really appreciate it. Don't care if he's 35, 36. Well, I don't care. I've seen his body of work. You can see it right there from the stats who Matthew Judon is. This guy's an animal. He's an animal. He's going to be a guy that's going to change the the shape of the game when it's 3rd and 2, when it's 3rd and 7. Hell, it could be 4th and 1. Judon's there on that play. You better put somebody on him. Now we got a guy that other teams have to watch. You know, I just Grady called a couple years ago. I need help.
Help.
Years later, help. I know Desmond Ritter somewhere kicking the wall right now. Probably like, damn, that could have been me.
Man, listen, Jack,
kick that playbook.
Right, Jack. To your point,
they helped that team go.
Jack, to your
I'm not leaving until you get a Super Bowl out of me.
Here's the funny one. So we had Mustang's flag football practice today, and the quarterback goes out the game. I guess he had a problem with his wristband or something. But he goes out the game, and all the parents are like, "Why is the quarterback getting out the game? He's one of the best quarterbacks." And then somebody says, "Did they Ritter him?" And I was like, "Nah, please don't say that here. This is middle school.
Crazy.
Tell me the Ritter slander done got the middle school.
That's crazy. You don't get benched no more. You don't get benched no more. You get rittered. That's crazy. That's crazy work right there, man. That's crazy work. Jack, to your point, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was waiting last night. I remember Smitty will tell you, I was like, hey, man, they still can do this around midnight if they want to, you know what I'm saying, with the Justin Simmons. And I even posted on Twitter, like, I'm just waiting for the news. Just waiting for it. Then I seen this morning. Then I seen this morning that last night, Justin Simmons, he liked the news that we got Matthew Judon. Like, he liked the post. I was like, okay. You like that, dude.
Chris, I told Jack yesterday, if there was an incentive for Justin Simmons to sign, it was the Matthew Judon trade. It's almost like Terry said.
Hold on, I'll be right back. Watch this. I'll be right back. I call you in 24 hours. Watch this. Watch
me work.
But I said
Watch me work, player.
I think Simmons forced that trade yesterday. I knew it.
Oh, he had to.
I did it yesterday.
And Smitty, you make a great point. Simmons probably said, hey, if you can go get one guy, I'll come for 1 year. Because how do we feel about the 1 year deal? Like, does that make sense?
I'm not surprised. It absolutely makes sense. Justin, again, I said it earlier. I say it again. Even our brother Berto even emphasized it last night. Justin Simmons is not a long-term solution. He's a right now. He's a win now solution. I expected no more than 2 years. 1 year was really $8 million, was really right on it. He does well. He gets to a Pro Bowl. We do some things. You never know. Maybe he'll be back for another season. We'll see. But I'm not surprised at all that it was a short-term deal. And Justin Simmons, you never know. He may be a one and done. He may go somewhere else that pay him more money. We'll see. Right now, all we got to worry about is he is an Atlanta Falcon, and he's here to help us win now. Just like, hey, that's where his purpose.
It's possible.
If we make a deep playoff run, he's going to sign a long-term deal.
There you go.
So guess what?
There you go.
He's going to be comfortable in his defense. He's going to be comfortable with the coaches. He's not want to go anywhere or stand in Denver under all that bull crap.
Falcon fans got to look at the future too of this this defense. Jesse Bates, we hope to be here for a long time, but at the end of this season, if things don't go well, I mean, you have Justin Simmons that's probably at the door, Richie Grant that's probably at the door, and DeMarco Hellams that's probably at the door. So you might be Jesse Bates is the only person that might be still there in that secondary, and it's like, we don't want this. But to hear the comments about what Raheem said about Von Miller when he joined the Rams, that's kind of like how to look at that with Matthew Judon too. He don't have to be for the next 4 or 5 years. He's 32 years old. He gets it done now. We'll keep him around because he's going to get the job done. But it's not a Calais Campbell moment where next year we're like, where's Judon going to go? I think Judon will be like, nah, I'm here. I'm staying in Atlanta. I'm good. I think he's excited about coming to Atlanta too as well. The Instagram post that he made And he's been chatted up with the fans too as well, apparently. So that's pretty cool to see. But he's also spent a lot of time in New England and Baltimore around some very good head coaches. And now he has another one with Raheem Morris. Now I understand what happened in New England recently, but he's also spent time with Bill Belichick, and we know Bill Belichick has been a decent coach, even though most of us hate him. He's still been a decent coach over the years. But then John Harbaugh, he was around too as well. But now he gets a chance to be around Raheem Morris. But Matthew Judon doesn't need to be like coach to that next level. He can go and coach, like you said, Mark, last night. He can go coach Arnold Ebiketie and Caden Ellis and D'Angelo Malone and some of these young guys, J.D. Bertram, some of these guys that say, hey, look, you guys want to rush the passer? Let me show you how I got 15 sacks that season. Let me show you how I got 13 sacks the season after. Like, there's ways that Judon can go in there and say, I can be a big piece for this team. I can be a voice for this defense. And it doesn't have to just start with Grady Jarrett anymore. It doesn't have to start with AJ Terrell anymore. Now teams have to plan on multiple people to attack when it comes to scouting. How do you look at this team and say this team's going to win 7 games? I had a fan last night that was commenting after the show, and he was still upset. He was a Ritter guy who's kind of upset that Terry, they made the call that Ritter was supposed to be the starter and he's going to be the future, and then they got rid of him. And this fan is still upset. He calls Terry a fraud. I know, right? But he commented last night and he was saying, hey, the show is great. I love everything, but it's still not moving me. This move doesn't move me. How does this move?
He don't know football. Just keep it real.
How?
He don't know football.
Not know football. Sounds like he's in love with Ritter. And I'm gonna say pause. I don't mean it in the way that you guys are gonna take it, but
double pause.
Look, let me tell you something. Ritter is the total package off the field. He says all the right things. He's an upstanding man. His problem is when he gets on the field, and maybe some folks got caught. Because believe it or not, I've heard that a time or two. It might not be that many anymore, but there's a contingent of folks out there that love them some Ritter because they're caught up. They really are. They are. He macked them folks out at the draft when he was about winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
he fell in love with those words.
There it goes again. That was the Dixon way. I know that one.
Man,
I got a question.
Yeah.
Who do you think?
Well, y'all out of control.
What team?
You're not out of control. That shit real, dog. That shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm mad as hell because I was defending them. I was telling people to red lax on my dumb ass.
No,
I'm sorry. My bad.
I didn't defend him not one time.
I was just rooting for I was trying to get behind the quarterback, man. Just
we were trying to be positive, guys.
Nothing wrong with that.
We tried.
Hey, man, players mess up. You know what I'm saying? Players mess up.
Wasn't that a line in a movie sometimes? Wasn't that a line? What movie that was? Players.
Who do you guys
sometimes?
Who do you?
Mike
Mike Epps. Yeah.
Players mess up sometimes.
Players mess up, bro.
Players mess up sometimes, bro.
Hey, man, it's all good.
Hey, who do you guys think is our path to the Super Bowl? Who do you think is the biggest obstacle for us?
I'm sorry. Terry, I'm sorry. I'm gonna answer your question in a second. Country, you can't leave the cardboard in the driveway. The neighbors are complaining. HOA's coming around.
Stop it.
Wow.
So guys.
What about?
For me, it's Detroit because Raheem has beat San Francisco. They've played San Francisco. They know the formula. So he's just clowning tonight. You got, but I feel like our biggest obstacle is Detroit. I'm not worried about Philly. I'm not worried about
NFC.
Not too much. You said what?
In the NFC?
Yeah, our obstacle to the Bowl.
Man, listen, man.
Now, the biggest obstacle for the Falcons is going to be the Falcons.
Thank you, Mark. Oh my God, bro!
Thank you. Lord have mercy. That ain't the Falcons we're looking at.
I mean, that was our issue the past 3 seasons,
I'm
right?
talking about right out of my head.
Yes.
Arthur Smith got like 3 guys running a route in the same area.
Hello.
Exactly. It's too much. It's a simple game. We got the guys now. We go out there and execute. Especially if we get a home playoff game.
It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
Arthur Smith was drawing his plays
up about Mark. You took the words right out of my mouth. I swear.
I do agree
with
Mark.
Falcons. are their the biggest competition.
I know where Terry wants to go.
Yeah.
Get a team that we have to play up against in the playoffs or see down the road. And Kirk Cousins, go back to that video when he was talking to NBC at the Masters before all these moves and everything, before the draft. And Kirk Cousins had mentioned we got to be as good as the 49ers. They keep getting there.
Yeah.
They keep getting there. They keep showing up at the NFC Championship game. They keep showing up in the playoffs. Week 14, 15, they know that they already clinched.
But what y'all got to realize, there's going to always be a sleeper team every year.
Yes.
Whoever that sleeper team going to be.
Yeah.
Other than the Falcons.
Last year was 3. Packers.
That's the team you got to look out
Lions.
for. Yeah.
You can't sleep on the Packers, though.
Yeah.
They sneaky.
Yeah. Yeah.
Packers.
We beat them.
The thing about it is, you can even think about the Rams even being sneaky this year.
Yes. Yes.
That's true.
Of course.
But here
But
the
they
thing about
don't
this,
have
the
Aaron
season hasn't
Donald.
played out. I know a lot of Falcon fans are looking at, the record going forward and other teams' records. But in NFC North news, the Bear fans are thinking that's their division, right? You go to
they are.
They
are thinking that.
NFC
They
West
are
news,
thinking that.
Rams fans are saying, F the 49ers, look at this team we got. Right? You go over to the NFC East, Giants fans are like, hey, we're trying to rebuild here.
Jack,
so every
trusted
fan base
them.
has their group that's going to say, we're the ones that's going to get it. But I think the Falcon fans need to really look at this and say, no, we have the team on paper and on the field. This shit is real. It's not about just us saying it like in the past and Ritter go out there and look what I can do. But this time, no, this is real deal. We have the 53 to go get the job done. We haven't even seen the 53, but I already have a feeling that 53 is going to go get the job done.
I believe
Desmond Ritter going to be a – go ahead.
I believe the Bears, when everybody else get a pedicure like their quarterback, then I trusted them.
Oh, shit.
It really sucks because I was really hoping I could have a team that was competent. But as soon as I leave, that's where they want to get Matthew Judon and they want to get Justin Shepard and an actual offensive coordinator. I'm sorry, go ahead, Larry.
I got a question for the panel.
What's that?
And for the chat. What would be better than winning the Super Bowl in Dallas?
Nothing.
Hey,
What?
Nothing, Larry.
Is that God?
Better than winning the Super Bowl in Dallas?
That's the
Larry. The script has been written.
That's the almighty commentary Messiah.
Right.
Larry from the Dixon way.
Nothing.
Man, nothing. That honestly, I'm sorry. There would be nothing better than to go down to New Orleans and win the Super Bowl in New Orleans.
We'll probably have the parade in New Orleans.
So it's a show because Michael Nellums put a thing up saying, hey, hotel rooms for Super Bowl weekend are going for $1,800.
Yeah, that's the cheapest one I saw.
It's like I gotta be nice to Big Q from the Sports Coma, the Saints fan that we do our NFC roundtables with, because I plan on sleep on his couch. So I don't gotta pay for an actual hotel room.
Look, all these fucking fans come down here and step on my couch there, baby.
Hey,
Fucking
just
fans
go
come on my couch, baby.
sleep on my couch, baby. You just come down here. That's disrespectful.
I can't come down here and step on my couch, baby. Nah, baby.
And not only that, Terry can stick it to the Saints. It makes y'all didn't make me the GM now, so I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna pull this, and we're gonna see what happens.
I will say this though, from being in New Orleans a lot, that second line band, no matter what band it is that's outside the stadium after the game, is going to second line regardless of who wins and who loses.
Not gonna be
so
up
just
there.
imagine if the Falcons win and we have to, hey y'all,
I'm gonna be up in there, boy.
There's a band right outside. Let's take this back to Bourbon Street. That's where the parade starts.
Orlando Brown and Drumline.
I'm gonna be up in there.
It was a picture a long time ago of the Falcon fans taking over Bourbon Street, and they called it Peachtree Street. I know a lot of people probably seen that picture. But that same weekend I was down there was a guy, I don't know if he rented a bike or he's from there, but it was like a souped up, like a West Coast Customs bike. But he put a giant speaker on the back, and he was just playing Atlanta music riding down Bourbon Street. But he was riding so slow that all the fans just got behind him and created their own march, walking down Bourbon Street behind this guy like Debo riding down Bourbon Street, bro. Because you should have seen it. It was crazy.
Wow.
Dude's right down the street like Debo. Fans are right behind him. ATL, all the chants, everything. That was back in like 2014, 15. So wherever that fan is, if you're around for Super Bowl, can we get you out there? Probably out there by gate 3, and we'll make sure that we get you back to the Bourbon Street safely, because we're gonna go out there and party, man. We gonna party.
I've been down there a couple times. I know how that can get.
Speaking of getting everybody to somewhere, make sure that y'all come out on Saturday to Bench Warmers. Mark, are you coming up for the meet and greet?
Hey, at this point, with this past 5 hours, I might have to put $60 in the tank and make that trip, man. First of all, it's overdue for me to link up with y'all, but for y'all to be having an event against Baltimore, I thought it's a great team for us to just continue to build a momentum on. I'm gonna have to make that trip, man. So what? It's Saturday at what time?
So we're gonna be there at 11. Game starts at 12. So
damn.
Yeah, we're gonna be there.
I got tea time at 7:30.
Man, we had a blast last year. So if y'all missed it last year, y'all definitely want to check it out this year, because it's gonna be bigger and better than last year. More people, more content creators, and we're gonna have our cameras out, so we're gonna be doing interviews on the spot.
And Mark, my dude said you need to come up. So
she did say that, man.
My dude said you got to come through. So
but bro, y'all far from Gwinnett though. Y'all far from the crib. What, Stockbridge is what, like?
That's good. 45
minutes. Wait, that's south? That's south?
Yeah, that's south.
You gotta come past that.
Yeah, you gotta come.
Y'all about to say I gotta come through.
Yeah, as soon as you pass Griffin, you there. As soon as you pass Griffin, you there.
Oh, you taking a little hype, bro. That's about a good hour 15 from you, but it's still in the city. Like, kind of like it's Atlanta. You're not like you're going outside, like you're driving to Florida or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're still around.
Well, he coming from Florida.
He come from Florida.
Oh, shit, that is right. Oh, damn, that is right. You are coming from
Florida.
That's what I'm saying.
A little drive.
About a 4-hour ride.
Hey, Larry.
Yeah, my boy, got down to that height there, my boy.
Hey, Larry. Are you doing
wait. Is everybody here pulling up?
Man, that's my
plan. I got a double hitter that day.
I got the
Falcons and I got the Braves after that.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
Jack, you said you got tea time at 7:30.
I'm going to try to make the tea time at 7:30. I want to say the name, but somebody that I told you about in the chat, he invited me to go play golf.
Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool.
So they have the opportunity this weekend.
Yeah, well, shoot, you get finished with that, you come on. Well, you got to take your post golf nap though, don't you?
Shit.
Yeah,
Let me tell you something. I ain't gonna lie, man. I mean, 97-degree weather, you playing 9 holes out there. Man, that shit right there will tire you out, bro. That shit.
But shoot, you going in the morning, so it's not gonna be as bad. So
yeah.
But Larry, could you do me a favor and do the Superman chat for me if you don't?
Oh yeah, sure. All right.
Back to the studio.
Let's do this. Brendan Levy with the 499 says, "We back, shawty." I put the shawty. Okay. I was on Peachtree on Bourbon 2016. Come on, man. Hey, dun 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 dun. That is an Echo Superman check.
Okay, I'll take it.
I'll take it. The commentary Messiah.
I'll take it.
Right.
Oh boy.
Is that God?
Well, here's a good one for you. Let me go ahead and help you out there, Brandon Levy. You said
it could be Alvin and the Chipmunks. Either way.
Bro, I can't do it.
Oh my Lord.
Getting crazy in here, y'all.
That's the Superman check.
Terry, you see the shit I'm talking about?
Like
you see what I'm talking about, Terry? You want to get to 5,000 subscribers, Terry. You want to do something. You do something out here.
I'm bored then, Jack, because neither one of us can get it right. So
Bodie came in there and killed the WoW. Gotta get rid of the WoW now.
Why? Bodie did not kill the WoW.
Dixon way over there.
We appreciate all y'all donations, being a part of the show. But please make sure you hit the like button for this good content. Don't be that dude.
Yes.
Don't be that guy.
It's a free tip, bro. Literally, hit the like button.
Me going back to the one time for the fan chat after. You see how many subscribers they got? You see how many subscribers?
We are 73 away from 3,000. So we
73, man.
73 away from 3,000.
There we go.
Wait, trying to get that before the regular season start, and we are 89 for 5,500 on TikTok. So,
man, they do that.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's
Man,
right.
Y'all doing y'all
man,
thing,
if
man.
Smitty stop playing, you know what I'm saying? Let your boy get a few subscribers, man, so I can try to get to like
Yeah.
1,500.
Man, shoot.
Who
I
you talking about
tell
Smitty, or
everybody
you talking
go
about
everywhere.
Yellow Bone Smitty?
Oh
Hey,
wow.
no, y'all missed it.
Smitty.
Y'all missed it. Y'all missed it about a few videos ago, but Smitty unlocked a new character.
What in the world?
What?
Yeah, man, wife beater Smitty.
Why
What?
beat
Oh,
No.
yeah. Hey, that was with me, Chris.
Man, go
Yeah.
Smitty.
Damn. Yeah, he came
Hey
out here
man,
looking like AI.
hey man, this man changing outfits like he a GTA character. I'm trying to tell you, man.
Country,
Smitty
can you
going
go
in.
back to Brandon Levy? Is Brandon Levy comment too far back? I just want to just let Brandon Levy know
Brandon
something,
Levy.
if you don't mind, Country. You was there in 2016. For all the Falcon fans that's heading to New Orleans this year for
Commercial
Falcon
time.
Saints, you know the party Saturday night in New Orleans is at Razoo's 8 p.m. Razoo's at 8 p.m. Rise Up Tour Fan Club. It's already booked. The flyer should be up there on the screen, but we're under different hardware settings tonight. We're over here. We're on Country Stream tonight. So if we was over here at one time for the fan, bam, that flyer pops up. Razoo's 8 p.m. the night before the game in New Orleans. So for those that want to head on by, last year the party started at 6, around 4:30. Usually packed to the wall. Country, tell them the story about the time you couldn't get in.
You better get on time.
Country couldn't get in, and he's one of the people that's throwing the party.
Exactly. You better get on.
Folks
If
couldn't
you're
get in?
going, you better get there on time.
Somebody just said folks couldn't get in, bro. Do you know what's going down there in New Orleans that weekend when we throw this party, bro?
It's crazy. It's
bro.
crazy.
Bro.
It's hate weekend.
Man, we're talking about the building holds about 1,500 people. Man, we already cleared.
Wow.
We cleared that at 3:00.
Yeah, that's a big building. Yeah.
Man, we talk about getting 2 buildings.
Sheesh.
We talking about, when you say Country, 2 buildings?
We talk about getting 2 buildings.
That's game number 4, right?
Our train ride that we have with Pastor Troy going down, the first car of the train ride is already filled up. It's 56 people on that train.
Full.
The second one is almost filled too as well. It's like 44 people on that train. They're all coming to the party too as well. Plus their plus ones and plus twos. That's over 300 people already. Just all coming from that train group.
Jack, if there's fans watching, like someone like myself that can only make it to one game, what's the best game you think they should make it to? Knowing what you know.
Saints game.
Some would go off of the schedule and say, "Oh, we gotta go to Vegas. We gotta go to Vegas."
Yeah,
Vegas is an arm and a leg when you get out there and you see the cost of that shit. New Orleans is probably your best bet too as well. It's a division game. It's right there. It's a 6.5-hour drive. You can get to New Orleans and back. You could be at work Monday morning right after the game. But it's just the vibe when you get to New Orleans. And I will say this, Falcon fans, if you've never been to New Orleans, their culture is New Orleans. They know nothing else about nothing else. It's New Orleans.
Stadium trash. I'm gonna tell you.
Their accent, the way they talk, the way they walk, the way they move, the way they eat, the way they sleep, it's all known. It's all Nolans.
Yeah,
every time they get a first down, in the stadium, you do you know the sound that comes over the loudspeaker mark every time they get a first down at the Little Caesars? Pizza. That I don't know why. Ever since they changed to the Little Caesars Pizza Dome, every time they get a first down, pizza. That gets so annoying.
Now, I will say the party, the atmosphere, going to the casino at 2, 3 in the morning, 5 in the morning, going to another they stay open all night. New Orleans is a party town. You can go out there and drink. The cop's not going to trip on you about drinking. You can walk around with your cup in your hand. People having a good time. But game day is when they show up. They really showing up. But I will say the spirit and the culture of New Orleans, they got it. I give it to them. Big shout out to them over there in New Orleans. But I'm ATL forever, man.
So, and like I said, if y'all ain't never witnessed Mardi Gras, please witness that, because that is a party like no other.
Yeah. And if you have the Falcon Saints that weekend at the same time LSU's playing too, the LSU fans like to go to the quarter, get that college football environment, because these are fan bases. We're all fans here at the end of the day. We came down there for the game. We're fans. So you're gonna get into a fan environment. Where do we party? Where do we hang out? If you like listen to jazz music, they got a bunch of jazz spots, good breakfast, good lunch, good food. Look at me giving New Orleans props. Fuck the Saints, but the city is cool. I ain't got no problem.
I love the city. That's our favorite city. We go 2-3 times.
Got no problem.
You want to go listen to some good bounce music? Go out on Sunday night.
Yeah,
Sunday night. That's when they party. Sunday night, they go crazy.
Yeah. Now I will say, if you're in the French Quarter, Stay in the French Quarter. If you get over on the other side of that bridge, you in New Orleans.
You're gonna find out exactly what Juvenile.
You gonna find out. Well, you gonna meet Lil Wayne. You go over that side of that bridge.
Yeah, you gonna find out. You gonna find out.
DG, Turk, and Baby standing over there too. Exactly. I'm telling you right now. So,
Coach Rona had us staying over there in the Airbnb. Right across from the funeral home.
Boy, I remember the first time I went to New Orleans and I stayed on the other side of that bridge. I said, "Where are we at?" The Uber guy dropped me off. He's like, "Good luck." I said, "Good luck for what? What do you mean good luck? Put me back in the car. What are you doing?" Yeah, but it's crazy. A good vibe when you're down there. As soon as you get off the exit, you see the Roger Goodell mural they have with the clown nose. It's right there. It's like you're getting into war zone. Like as soon as you get off that exit, it's just, welcome to New Orleans. But the party vibe, country, you can tell them. Smitty, you can tell them. There's Falcon fans there. People always tell me, man, I'm going by myself. What do I do? I'm going with my lady. What do I do? Man, there's Falcon fans everywhere. You're talking about hundreds, thousands of Falcon fans. When the party shut down at 2, 3 in the morning, everybody heading to the casino. You right there at the casino now at 3, 4 in the morning gambling until the sun comes up. And then you go to Cafe Du Monde or Cafe Beignet. And you go get your breakfast food.
You gotta say it right.
Cafe Du Monde.
There you go.
Oh boy, them beignets the bomb.
What? Don't let me get my beignet story.
Fresh out that grease with that powdered sugar. Man,
I knew Smitty knew about the food.
So let me ask y'all a question because a few people.
How good are chicken wings, Smitty?
Oh, chicken wings were excellent.
No, I bet.
Yeah, they got some good fried chicken now.
Chicken wings are excellent.
Oh, yeah.
I know. I've been to New Orleans actually. I had a great time. We had a family reunion there. Me and the wife organized it.
I did want to ask y'all a question though, as far as because everybody been asking it throughout the show in the chat. Everybody said, "What do you think we need after we made all these moves?" Some people mentioned wide receiver 2, which I think we have. Some people mentioned quarterback 2. Like, what move do y'all see us making that would really be the cherry on top?
You just need.
I'm gonna stick with what I said earlier.
What?
Michael Thomas at that number 4 receiver. I think that's the icing on the cake.
Come on, Smitty.
Hey,
what the hell? I'm just gonna go out here on a limb here. It's a wild guess. It's a crazy opinion, but you done already sold out season tickets. You got Kirk Cousins. You got Judon. Man, give old Julio a call, man. Look, say Julio, look, man. Hold on now. Look, man. There's a lot of people that got your jersey that can't wear it, man. Hold on, man. Hold on.
Man. Oh, that's a throwback now. They can wear it. That's a throwback.
That's a throwback, bro.
It's somebody wearing that 11 now. I mean, somebody wearing it right now.
He gonna get cut because he dropped the ball right in his hand, so he gonna get cut.
Right.
That ain't.
But what if you wake up tomorrow morning and Julio Jones is back with the Atlanta Falcons? What would that do now for you if that was just randomly to happen? Like, wait a minute,
I would need an apology first.
You need an apology
first and foremost.
Big apology.
Well, Desmond Ridder never gave you an apology when he left.
Yes, he did. He said, "Hey guys, I'm sorry. I really hate that everything ended the way that it did. I'm really sad that Archie Smith got upset at the Saints game and wanted to fight."
I tried my best, but my best wasn't good enough. My name is Desmond Ridder, and you love me.
Shout out to all the Desmonds. I love all the Desmonds.
Oh,
it don't got real crazy in here now.
We're gonna lead the Cardinals to victory.
Well, look, I feel like if there's a move that we make, somebody called Xavier Howard.
Okay,
let's run it.
I would love that.
I take Gilmore before I take him. He got too many kids to worry about, so I take Gilmore.
I would take Gilmore though. That man made a statement. He said it is not 64 cornerbacks in the league that are better than me, and I actually agree with him.
Cam Newton did the same thing. Cam Newton said the same thing.
If we're doing a 1-year thing, kick the tires.
Man, look. They ain't got enough daycare in the city of Atlanta to take care of them damn kids. He got.
That's what you want, though. You know he hungry. He working for child support.
Yeah. He definitely hungry. He hungry for sure.
You can give Matt Ryan a call and say, "Look,
come on, Jack, let it go.
Look, man,
let that go, bro.
We don't need no passes. We don't need no scrambling. We don't need nothing but you and the ice cubes on the sideline talking to the coach or talking to the players about how good they are. Motivate those players to be better, man.
Hey,
you would never.
He did that at training camp.
Exactly.
He already did that.
Shit.
They may need to get ahead of it though, and bring him in as a quarterback coach.
Jack, he's gonna get a statue on top of that bird.
I hit the wrong damn button messing with Jack.
Matt Ryan's gonna be just like this.
Matt Ryan.
Right. Okay, we did Julio, we did Matt. All right. Okay. You give a call to Vic Beasley. Hey Vic, I know you're in Canada right now, but
somebody mute Jack's mic.
What?
Somebody mute Jack's mic.
Someone came Jack.
It's a disconnect button right there on the left.
What's supposed to say Duke Riley? Call Duke Riley up.
Not Dookie.
Duke Riley is in Miami.
Holding.
Just imagine Raheem going back
to old Village. Who
can we get to get the band back? Hey, Taylor Gabriel. Hey, how you doing, man? I just want to talk to you. It's Raheem. Yeah, that's me. I'm calling you. It's Raheem.
What is Turbo doing?
But how y'all gonna leave out Mariota?
What's up?
How y'all gonna leave out Mariota? How y'all gonna leave out Mariota? I just want to know.
Oh, don't nobody want that quitter.
I mean, he's not taking my spot, and I'm looking at QB3. So I mean,
shout out to Harry Douglas for being the only mainstream. You know,
everybody's house is painted, Jack. They don't need you on the roster. Everybody's house is painted. Everybody's house has fresh coats paint, so you don't have to worry about being employed by the Falcons. The only throwing that you're going to be doing is throwing on a fresh coat of primer and paint. That's the only throwing you're going to be doing.
That's about it.
And it don't matter if it's for 80 yards on the run or if you right on top of it.
Oh,
there better not be no runs in that paint. I know that.
I got a phone call. My bad. Hey, Rashid Hageman. Hey, what's up, man? Everything all right?
Rashid Hageman.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. It's 10:11. I'm on the podcast. Wow. Raheem, I can get a call.
Has anyone seen?
Eddie Goldman's back.
Hang that phone up.
Big move for the Falcons within a 4-hour span. Getting Judon and Simmons. Has anyone in the national media really said that? It's just like, oh, hum. No. Like what I saw was, are the Patriots the worst team in the league now once? Not how it affected the Falcons nationally. That's what I saw. Of course. I saw Pat McAfee. You know, they were saying, well, the Falcons ain't gonna pay him, or I don't know, because you know them guys like Belichick, so it's just like they didn't want Belichick, so I don't know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, you know, they use them right, but we don't know what the Falcons are gonna do. You can't, you know, they're worse than the Jets, so we beat the Jets. So I was just thinking, like, when I was looking at things on national media, they really wasn't saying anything about the Falcons. Like, we got Judon. Oh, that's cute. You got Justin Simmons, and you just like, no one's saying anything.
Let me answer that in short form. Let me answer that in short form. Yeah. The league is exactly what Mike Florio perceived the Falcons to be. He represents the league and how they feel. Trust me.
Yeah, man, they'll never give us our credit, man, until we just take it. And that's why it's time to be the bullies. Time to be the bullies, man.
Let us be Detroit, but actually get past San Fran. We got some get back to get to Kyle Shanahan. And when you really think about it, guys, in that introductory interview, you can feel the pain in Coach Ron Hart and in his voice when he talked about, you know what I'm saying, the Super Bowl, because he was here. Think about it, guys. We had 5 head coaches on that staff. 5 head coaches on. That was an all-star staff. We don't know what the staff is going to be. But if I'm Raheem and I'm looking at it, I'm like, this dude cost me the Super Bowl. If I get a chance to go through him, oh yeah, I'm gonna savor that.
And what would be more sweeter about that, Larry, and I've thought about this for the last 5 years. If the Falcons beat him, he lose his 4th Super Bowl and then get fired because he cost us our Super Bowl because he was looking for that job, and that job cost us a Super Bowl. So let's get him fired. Let's get him fired and return the favor.
It'd be wonderful.
That would be the ultimate icing on the cake. We beat them in the NFC Championship in San Francisco, then go to New Orleans and win the bowl. Nothing would be sweeter than those 2 scenarios.
If the San Francisco 49ers
I want to beat the Lions. I want to beat the 49ers, go down there and win this bowl in New Orleans. That'd be a hell of a storybook ending.
If the San Francisco 49ers fire Kyle Shanahan for losing 4 Super Bowls. They're smoking the crackiest of the crack.
Oh, right. Yeah. He got a lifetime deal at this point.
I
Yeah,
kind of
he
got
is.
to agree with that though.
I would too.
Yeah, he got a Yeah, he's too good. He's too good.
Well, they won't
Well,
get there because we're eliminated. Yeah.
The good news is that Kyle has lost to Raheem before. You know, they played in the Kyle was the defensive coordinator for the Rams.
Great point.
And they've beaten the 49, which is why I said I'm not worried about them. Plus, they just traded Brandon Ayuk, right? And I know
They
Kyle.
just traded?
They did.
Yeah.
Where he
Who he
go?
went to?
They're going to
Steelers.
Pittsburgh, probably. Yeah.
No, he didn't go to the Steelers yet, but they're going to. They're going to make a move.
Yeah. I'm about to say he ain't get traded yet.
He's
going. But that breaking news to me.
Well, that's gonna be interesting. Give Art Smith another weapon, not throw the ball to.
That he not gonna use.
The funny thing was, he was at practice the other day, just walking around. Like he didn't want to do nothing. He just wanted to just
the mustache is back too.
You know?
Oh, the mustache is back.
Sheesh.
Yeah. They ain't trade him yet.
Yeah.
I just checked.
Well, I think the excitement for me is this team is from Raheem since he took over has just been on the up and up, from improving in the defensive line to that offensive line being back, to see Matthew Bergeron get that plug and play too as well, from being drafted to where he is now to help out with that offensive line, to see you have the number 1 guard in the league and a top safety. This is the team I can count on going forward. It's going to be even harder to try to pick the Falcons in those Madden leagues now. Everybody's going to be picking the Falcons. So I'm
waiting on the update now, Jack. I'm waiting on the update.
The update gonna be a little minute too, because they got to put Justin Simmons and Matthew Judon.
Hey Mark, what's the line? What's the line for the Falcons?
I think it was -20 or 120. I think it was.
It's 120. It's 120. You're right, Jack. It's 120, bro. It's the easiest money.
Mm-hmm.
No, and that's the line that went in NFC South.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, if you ask me, again, this is for my bettors out there, my people that like Hard Rock Bet. I think that's the only real app y'all could use. I don't know about Georgia no more.
BetMGM still works, or no? BetMGM
not in Georgia.
Y'all can use that in Georgia.
Not in Georgia.
Yeah.
Not in Georgia. Okay.
Bro, -120 for the Falcons winning the South. That is. Again, if you got a bookie, or if y'all need to hit me up, that is easy money.
That's pretty much the easiest thing to do, right? Just ask Mark to place the bets for us.
I mean,
I did it when I was in New Orleans. I put a G on it when it was 180.
I'm not putting nothing on
shit.
YouTube saying I'm doing anything like that.
180
balling over there.
I'm saying 180.
Larry, that's what you will make about. You would make like $800.
Oh,
I saw some crazy parlays though when we went to North Carolina casino. They had like $2 or $3 parlays that you can get $300 off of, $400 off of. You got to wait a little minute because you might have to do like a Yankees win the division, Falcons win this. Like you have to wait a little second because baseball and football the way the months are. But I mean, I saw a guy spend $100 in parlay tickets and. Yeah, you can make a lot of money. I haven't been too big on that playing that stuff, but I've been looking into it. So we go to New Orleans and Vegas this year, and I'm in Vegas for almost a week, so I'm definitely going to be gambling. So
somebody asked who's going to be returning kicks.
I think it might be Ray right now.
Probably who was out there? Who was the coach out there talking to after practice in the bench, Jack?
He was talking to Avery, but then again, I mean, if we don't see Avery this weekend, when is it? Did the depth chart drop yet for the Falcons Ravens?
I think so.
No.
I see Carlos Washington doing it.
Carlos Washington is returning kicks?
No, I'm saying I could see him doing it.
Oh, okay. I want to go see the depth chart and see what's going on, because if Avery's not returning kicks now, he must be wound them in practice, or he made the 53 already, and they're just trying to see what the difference is. Because I'm looking like, why hasn't Avery, just being the guy that you want to hear about going forward? We already know who the starting quarterback is, starting running back, starting wide receiver. Give us a starting kick returner.
Avery.
I say Ray though. I probably say Ray.
Yeah, I say Ray. I get that.
Yeah, I think Ray.
Well, won't Ray slide up like more offensive duties with wide receivers since
I think he was already ahead of Rondell.
Yeah, he
I
was
think
ahead
so.
of
Yeah.
Rondale.
I
Okay.
think
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was.
Rondale was actually second on the depth chart. He was behind somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So right
Yeah.
now we're looking at Drake, Mooney, Ray,
Mhm.
Right.
Casey
Really?
Washington,
Yeah, I think Washington gonna win that fourth
and
or fifth
Hodge.
spot. Yeah,
He
Hodge
Hodge.
should.
special teams
And if
What
back.
about
you were
Grant?
to go with 6, is it Josh Ali or James Washington?
What about Grant? Because somebody said
Grant's
something about
injured. He's injured now. He's on the
Grant done for the year.
he's
Yeah,
on
he's
IR.
Already?
IR, bro.
Yeah, he got
Yeah.
injured today. He got injured yesterday, and they put him on it today.
Wow.
But Grant was
Yeah.
shaking up some
IR.
things too, because Grant was like, I was looking at his tape, like, oh my god, this kid is phenomenal. Then you saw some of the practice
Yeah,
footage,
he's
and it was
bad.
like,
He a
bad
speed
man,
demon.
quick feet too. But then again,
Yeah.
got injured.
We just can't
Bro,
get
what
him.
happened to this man?
I mean, what's
Hey,
happening to this
Grant-
injury bug, man? Look at the Vikings. Half of their whole damn team is out. The
That's
49ers couldn't
crazy
even
what
practice
happened
the
to
other day. They
JJ.
didn't have enough healthy players. The 49ers can't even practice.
Hey, they said JJ McCarthy is the first quarterback to be drafted in the first round and to miss the whole entire season of his rookie year.
Bro, you talking
At
about
the
JJ.
quarterback.
JJ went
Wow.
out after Kirk Cousins got traded too as well. Then you got Jordan Addison who got carted off the other day. Their starting corner got carted off. It's like, bro, the
They
Vikings
said
are down
Addison gonna be
bad.
okay.
Okay, it's good. Okay.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
said
but
Addison.
that Minnesota game got a little bit sweet after that, though.
Well, guess
Hey,
who's
wait,
already
yeah.
played the Minnesota game?
What injury did Judon have before he got hurt?
The tricep, the
The
tricep
tricep,
or bicep, something like that.
Tricep.
Bicep.
Yeah.
Bicep.
Torn bicep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I done had that before, boy. That thing rough.
Mm-hmm.
He should be by here from that though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he should be good to go.
Well, they said he passes physical, so
God.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, you passed it?
he good. Yeah, he passed.
Yeah. Oh, I say he should be
The
good
deal
to go.
wasn't done. Like the Falcons released, like, hey, he passes physical. The deal is done. You know, on the official page.
Mhm.
Okay.
You know the new physicals these days with social media, like count to 10, catch this tennis ball. All right, you pass. All right.
Chill, Jack.
Oh man.
It's 2024.
Now catch this tennis ball.
Hop on one leg.
Do you guys think the line for Vegas for the Falcons win total will go up next week? Like right now, I think it's
No,
9.
it's gonna go up to at least 10.5, 11.
What's it at now, Terry?
9.5.
I think 9.5. Yeah, I think it's at 9.
I don't think it'll go up.
You don't.
Nobody's
9.5
really
is
talking
about
about
right.
that.
I'm with
Yeah.
Larry.
I don't think it's gonna go up.
Mhm. That's actually bigger than what we had last year, though. We was at what, 7.5? No,
Yeah.
that one year they gave us
7.5.
4. They gave us 4 that one time. Remember that
It
shit?
was 6 last year.
Yeah.
I
6.
remember that.
Yeah.
Well,
Mariota was
it-
like 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mariota year before that, it was 4. Yeah.
And Ritter was like -3. I'm like,
And
did they
we
take
and we
away
were
one?
bragging. We were bragging like, yo, look at that. How you like that? We won 5 games. Oh, like, okay. How you like this now?
Let's get on the podcast. All right, Falcons fans, we won today. Quarterback went
Guys, we
6 for
actually
33.
was happy when Ritter threw for 76 yards.
We won that
We
game.
won the last game.
Yeah.
Bro.
Bro, it was hard times. Like it was legit tough to watch the offense. Like I would literally like just be sitting there watching the game. I'm like,
Cringing.
every time he would drop back. They were like, Big Low, you okay? You
No. No.
Well, I mean, guys,
Nobody is okay.
everyone like going into a accuracy net. You know what I'm saying? Like they were doing like high school stuff. We was sitting there watching like last year, Big Low. We sitting there and looking at Ritter and Taylor Heineke going 7 for 10 and missing like at least 3 targets every time. It's just like missing the bucket, like trying to go 35 yards down and throw it in the trash can, straight missing the trash can. Like they were literally trying to figure out who had the accuracy enough to start.
But that was the
I
thing,
mean-
Larry. They were going 7 and 10, and 7 of the passes were behind the line of scrimmage.
But no. I'm talking about to the net. Big Low know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
When we was
okay.
out there at training camp, they literally had the accuracy nets. You know, they got the 3 holes in it. And they would take turns throwing it. And we were like, okay, he went 7 for 3. He went 6 for 4. He went 8 for 10. That's what we're saying. And these supposed to be pro quarterbacks. You set the trash can up in the back of the end zone, and they throwing it
They
to the
supposed to
left
hit
or
it.
to the right,
Yeah.
and they were missing it. Like we had it real bad, guys.
I
But
wonder.
are y'all
Real
really
bad.
surprised
Hey,
though?
low.
Ritter
No,
played in 4 games to end the season before and only threw 2 touchdown passes. And he really threw 6 interceptions because they dropped about 4 or 5 of those.
They
We
dropped
So
basically
about
had to put our
five.
faith
Hey,
in Arthur Smith.
Smitty. That was the truth that wasn't talked about enough. Ritter finished his rookie season, whatever, but bruh, there was so many passes where he threw it perfectly to the defense that
Yeah,
for
they
some
dropped it.
reason we just
Steelers
never
game
talked
1
about.
Packers, don't forget
Exactly.
about that one. Jair
Hey,
dropped like 2, and then what?
Yep.
The linebacker Quez Walker dropped 1.
Quay Walker, yeah, he did drop
Quay
1.
Walker, yeah. Quay Walker,
Hey,
not Quez.
hey, below, I see a comment from ATL Faithful. He's saying, I guess we ain't playing nobody in the preseason. I gotta know y'all thoughts on this because I feel like we gotta play Kirk at least one series, but I'm interested to hear what y'all gotta say.
Nah, they ain't finna play Kirk.
They just trying to figure out the depth chart, man, and who gonna step up to take that second and third string spots. And that's what they're using it for. I think they got the faith in the starters already, but I agree with y'all. The last time we used this strategy, they came out against the Philadelphia Eagles and looked like they stayed in the locker room the whole time.
They were flat.
So, yeah. So
Yeah, I think you need to play at least a series or 2, but I don't think they're going to do it. And that goes back to when Arthur Smith first got here and had Matt Ryan and didn't play him. He came out flat. So training camp is training camp. In the scrimmage practice is in the scrimmage practice, but nothing gets you ready. I mean, even if it's preseason, getting game reps is still game reps.
That's it.
So, and you don't like before when you had 4 preseason games, the starters would get, you know what I'm saying, a quarter in one game and then a half in another. So they would get 3 quarters of reps. Now, and it's the second game. The second game is the dress rehearsal. So if Kirk don't play then, he's definitely not playing in game number 3. Yeah, we probably won't even see Penix in game number 3, to be honest. So,
damn.
No,
they're gonna bomb it out the third game. Oh, definitely.
I don't think they want to see Penix get banged
the
up in that
only
game.
reason we'll see Penix on the third game is because it is home. It's going to be a lot of Falcon fans that want to come specifically because of Michael Penix. But other than that, football wise, there's no reason to play Kirk or Michael Penix. So
I want to be there.
Yeah, like there's a lot of people that's going to that third preseason game to see Michael Penix. But I wouldn't imagine him being there. You know what I'm saying? Like I think Michael Penix is gonna play a lot against the Ravens. You know, I would like to see Kirk O'Change play at least 1 or 2 series, but I don't think it's gonna happen. But we'll see.
I think the same thing, Larry.
I feel like as far as like the first teams, I feel like you gotta let them play a quarter. I mean,
at least.
like you gotta let them play a quarter. I mean, at the end of the day, y'all, at the end of the day, it's football. If you want to sit Kirk, if you want to sit Cuzzo, you definitely can. But everybody else, like you gotta let them play a quarter. There's the same way Tom Hanks said, there's no crying in baseball. There's no protection in football.
No.
If you're going to get hurt, you're going to get hurt. You are going to get hurt. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, there's no protection in football. If especially with our first 4 games, I don't want it to be a situation, we go through these first 4 games and we blow 1 or 2 of them because we just weren't ready.
We feel like preseason,
exactly.
That's been the last 3 years, guys. Our first 3, we've been going through preseason and the regular season. We got to stop that. I agree wholeheartedly with you, Bo.
I agree with both of y'all. It's just that with the Falcons, if they say something, they're probably going to stand on it. And they say Kirk is not playing.
Oh yeah. I mean, like I said, I don't feel like he should. Like if you got to be careful with that commodity. But everybody else, like let them Let them boys run.
Yeah,
I don't think
like
Simmons and I don't even think Simmons and what's the name even.
you don't even have to put Simmons and Judon out
Hey,
there. They're the highest playbook.
Hey, but Larry, let's stay there for a second. Let's stay there because my focus was on Kirk Cousins because he coming off the injury. He's with a new offensive coordinator, new team. But that's a great point. Y'all don't think that we should play Simmons or Judon? I mean, think about it. If someone needs to play, it's them. I mean,
they're gonna be learning the playbook. They don't have the playbook. I'm not throwing them out there.
I mean, Judon, it's like there's only so much you gotta know.
Okay, really? Well, Simmons,
left, right, or straight, Bo. Like,
I mean, both of them are seasoned veterans, so they should be able to pick it up pretty fast.
He's in the scheme he's familiar with. He's in the scheme he's familiar with, so it won't be.
The game is on Saturday at 12 noon. I don't think you just.
I don't expect them to play against the Ravens.
I don't think he's playing against the Ravens. That's what I'm saying.
Nah, I don't see that.
They don't play anyone in. I mean, it's the third game. They don't play starters on the third game. So again, guys, I don't think those guys are going to play in the preseason. I don't.
Man, yeah, I don't know. Well, look, man,
that's
it's about 10:30. We go ahead and start winding this thing on down. Larry, you want to let everybody know where they can find you, Bo?
Yeah, sure. First of all, thank you for having me on the show with all these gentlemen. Great Falcon talk, great conversation. This is some healthy conversation. Guys, as always, guys, please hit that like button for this great content. Do not sit here and enjoy all this content and get up and leave the table like you was at a restaurant, ate a good meal, and then didn't leave a tip. Don't be that person. All right.
Don't be that guy.
But yeah, you can find us at the Dixon Way on YouTube, on TikTok, Twitch, Rumble, and X. And we do live commentary on all our favorite sports teams, me and my beautiful wife. And yeah, everything's winding up a lot now. We got the Braves, we got the Falcons coming up. You know what I'm saying? The Georgia Bulldogs coming up, and then the Atlanta Hawks. So this little time between October and November, this is going to be. Whew. But yeah, we do live commentary during the game, guys. So if you want to check out, go to Bench Warmers. But if you don't have a chance to go to Bench Warmers, check us out on the Dixon Way. And turn down your TV, turn up the Dixon Way. We like to interact with the chat and stuff like that, doing it. We got a whole bunch of little saying something like that. But thank you for having me on, man. Appreciate chopping up with you guys as always. Talking this good stuff. And man, go Falcons. Rise up.
Rise up.
Rise up.
Jack.
What up? What up? What up? What up?
What in the world, Bo?
Cooling, man.
You want to let everybody know where they can find you at?
Yeah, man. One time for the fan, man. Jack Spade here.
I know I didn't find you in front of Home Depot this morning.
Shit. that one. That's a good one right there. That was a good one. Because I'm getting ready to do my shout outs in the Home Depot. That was a good one. That was a good one right there. I got to remember to put that in your report when we transfer you to a different department next time. Big shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank you all for being here tonight. No matter who you're supporting, we're all Falcon fans here having good, friendly Falcon fan talk. There's that one Saints fan in here, but I'm sure he's probably a low-key Falcon fan behind the scenes.
Oh yeah. He talked about jumping on the bandwagon earlier. Yeah, he finna slide.
The way the Saints are looking right now, especially with the way Chris Olave talked about it, I mean, there's nothing that's exciting out there in New Orleans outside of the King Cake. But Falcon fans, hit that like, share, and subscribe button for everybody here on the channel. Great content creators that take the time out of their day to really talk with the Falcon fans. I guarantee you, every person here on this channel wants to see the Falcons win. Everybody's excited about the moves, the recent moves of the Falcons, but that's just two players added onto that mix of everybody else and the organization, the coaches, even the cheerleaders. Anybody give a shout out to the cheerleaders? Thank you, cheerleaders, for doing the best that you do. Freddie the Falcon, big shout to Freddie Falcon. Everybody who's involved with this, from the Mercedes-Benz Stadium to everything. Like, big shout out to everybody. Once again, one time for the fan, every Sunday, every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Friday mornings. We have a show tomorrow morning, Terry, 9 a.m. For Falcon fans who want to come by and talk Falcons football with us. Breakfast with One Time for the Fan. And then, of course, the Rise Up Tour fan club probably see half of the flag right here. Fan club group started by a good friend of mine, Thomas Scott, and myself some years ago, where we traveled to pretty much every city the Falcons played. We put on a lot of events, a lot of parties too as well, and now we've pretty much taken it to a whole new brand with the Rise Up Tour fan club. So the fan club is doing well right now. Numbers, people just keep getting added to the group. You guys been to some of our parties on the road already. So big shout out to everybody that's traveling this year. Of course, earlier you heard that we got the New Orleans party in Razzouz. The Vegas party information is already out. I mean, Philly information is dropping next week. So anybody that's hitting the road this year, come on by the Rise Up Tour fan club, man. We'll take care of you, man. So thank you all. Terry, thank you. Mark, thank you. Smitty, thank you. Country, A1, Dixon Way, Pound for Pound was on earlier too as well. And everybody who's just been supporting all these content creators. My hat goes off to you. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you. Shouts out to the Rise Up Tour. Shouts out to our big bro Thomas Scott, turning 25 tomorrow. Shouts out to him.
25?
25 tomorrow.
Times 3.
Times 3.
Damn.
Mark Hale, boy.
I miss it.
Mark Hale on wheels, boy.
That time was gonna jump in the chat with that Florida State shit. Hey, now, brothers, hold on, guys.
Shouts out to our big bro Thomas, man. Shouts out to you, T.
Sheesh.
That's
Chris
crazy.
Tiltmore.
What's
You wanna let
good?
everybody know where they can find you at, bro?
Hey, man. YouTube, the platform, A1 Forever Sports, man. Be generational because it's always time to be, and don't settle for less because you can always have more with the vision. You know, so make sure you guys find your peace today. Positive energy always creates elevation. That's how you find that peace, man. And I'm at peace, at great peace, because my Falcons are making moves. Excuse me, our Falcons are making moves, you know, content creators, you know, saying thriving well, bench warmers on the way. Hey, man, it's a great day to be a Falcon fan. I believe we have every reason to be excited this season. Can't wait to continue to meet all the Falcon fans that's just out there. Can't wait to fellowship with everybody. Can't wait to, enjoy wins together, man. Because it's time to win, man. It's time to be the bully. Time to take our stadiums back. Forget the other fan bases. It's all about us. You know what I'm saying? It's all about us right now, man. So shout out to everybody on the panel, man. Shout out to everybody who really just came on tonight and who out there talking about, you know, some of the Falcons period, man. All the Falcon content creators, Rise Up content creators. So thank you for having me on the platform, man. As always, you know, peace and blessings to everybody.
Best believe it, man. Mark, what's going on with you, bro? You want to let everybody know where they can find you at, man?
Hey, y'all might as well get comfortable because I got a lot to say. You know, shout out to the the Clear that's sponsored today's Marquise. But hey, shout out. Hey,
I'm gonna do you like they do Stevie Wonder. Just say what you got to damn say.
Hey, that's facts. That's facts. No, but
all love.
Oh, I already know. Hey, obviously, first and foremost, shout out to Big Low for hosting today's stream.
Mm-hmm.
Low do what he do. Y'all already know who Low is, man. So shout out to Big Low. Shout out to everybody that's come on and just continue to put his positive energy on this Falcons team. Man, it's just such a great time to be a Falcons fan, man. So just wanted to just get that out of me, right? It's just a good time to be a Falcons fan, man.
It is.
Pause.
Golly.
Nah.
We're going to dive in the Smitty chest like Raiden.
That was a stretch, man. That wasn't power.
Right. Right.
Go ahead to dive in the Smitty chest like Raiden, boy.
Right. But nah, man. Hey,
go ahead.
I agree with Smitty.
Hey.
Oh, wow.
Hey,
go ahead, Mark.
Obviously right. Hey, obviously the vibes are at an all-time high, man. We all doing our thing. We all have a little different touch, man, to the community. And all I can say is that I appreciate it. You know, I appreciate what everyone brings to the table, man. This is just some year to be an Atlanta Falcons fan. So I'm super excited to be a part of that. Again, shout out to everybody that's here on the panel. Y'all can find me at Mark Chaney, but that ain't that ain't that important, man. I feel like the Falcons fans have a real good opportunity to make a difference in our season. So I just hope that everyone continues to bring this energy into week 1 until September 8th, regardless of what happens. You know, Terry Fontenot, Coach Raheem Morris, Big Low, Smitty, T. Will, Chris, Larry. We've all put the energy into us having a successful season. So what are you going to do? Right? Are you going to put that energy in? Are you going to be positive and supportive? That's just where I'm at. You know, when I hear everybody speak on their channels, it's more about energy, right? We all put in good energy. Shout out to Miss B. I know she had her birthday. So again, it's just
Miss B.
Happy birthday.
21st birthday. Shout out.
Yeah.
21st. Oh my God. I thought it was her 20th.
21st birthday.
I thought it was her 20th. So forgive me, Miss B.
It's 21. She can drink alcohol now. So
I know she happy about that. Take a load off.
Hey, cheers to her. Like I said, I apologize for maybe going on too long. I don't know how long I'm going, honestly.
You good, bro? You good?
Just take a deep breath before you start back talking, then you good to go.
Get old sip of water.
Right. No, but jokes aside, man, you know, I just want to show appreciation to this community, man. Like, you know, I'm in Jacksonville. This has been my summer, right? And here in Jacksonville, everything I got going on. And I mean, I could say this is just my truth. Y'all have helped me, my mental, my physical, my emotional state, you know, just keep moving. You know, I feel like moving is very important. So like I said, I appreciate everybody in the chat, you know, the likes, the super chats, everything matters. And I mean, I think that's just what I wanted to do with my moment before we got out of here, was just show appreciation to this city and everything that's going on, man, because it's making an impact in my life. I mean, that's just my truth. So again, appreciate you, Lo, for having us, for hosting this, for making this happen. You know, we know what you're doing behind the scenes, so we appreciate you. And shout out to everybody in the community. Just continue to put in that work. It ain't easy. I mean, we don't talk. We look. It's 6 of us up here, but let's take a second to recognize Larry.
Yeah,
Larry put in that work, bro.
He put in that work.
Yeah.
He put in that work, bro.
Definitely.
Like, come on now.
Larry be up like a pediatrician.
Man.
Larry be up like a pediatrician all night and day.
Man,
he never get sleep.
Hey, so man, I mean, that's all I gotta say.
Stay in my lane, man. That's all.
Hey, the great thing about Larry, man, he found a great tag team partner to help him do it. You know.
Oh yeah.
Facts.
The best. The best.
You know? So
the best.
You know, so that's all I want to say before I pass it to T. Will. You know, shout out to the Dixons, man. You know,
shout out to Larry. Yeah, no doubt.
Facts.
All y'all, you know, obviously I want to give a shout out to Larry because I mean, we being real. Larry putting in more work than anybody else doing this. I mean, and Smitty, you right behind him. You know, but
I don't slow it down a little bit.
Hey, but come on now. Let's be real. Larry doing the damn thing. Everybody doing their thing in their own different way. And that's all I wanted to do, man, because there's no telling when I'll see y'all again. You know, we just don't know what. But let's use this momentum that Terry has given us, that Coach Raheem has given us. Let's turn it into something bigger than Falcons football, man. You know, let it be an inspiration to keep working behind the scenes, to keep integrity, to keep doing positive things regardless of people recognize it. I feel like that's kind of the unique thing about this panel. Everyone's doing little things that people may not see, but again, I just wanted to show appreciation that what everybody's doing. So, like I said, I apologize for my little mini rant.
No, man, that was beautiful. That was beautiful, man. Thank you so much for expressing your feelings, man. That's one thing that a lot of hold on one second. Okay, that's one thing that a lot of men don't do. You know, and that's one thing that we have to learn how to do more often. Like, you know, express your feelings. If you feel a way about something, it's definitely good to show appreciation to, other people that you admire, or show appreciation to, anybody. So, that's definitely beautiful. Definitely.
That's facts.
1,000%.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Appreciate that.
1,000%.
Appreciate y'all.
Terry, go ahead.
Appreciate you, Mark.
T. Will,
Yeah,
well,
time to get
everybody
you.
know where they can find you at there, though, boy.
Yes, sir. You can find me on One Time for the Fan.
One time.
One time. Sundays, Wednesdays, Fridays. Sunday night at 8, Wednesday night at 8, Friday at 9 a.m. tomorrow. You can also find me at For My ATL Sports 1 on YouTube, and I go on anytime. So it's, look, hey, just like, subscribe, and select the black bell so you'll be notified whenever I go live. And it's funny that that Mark took that perspective, because that's exactly what I was feeling. So, guys, I've been thinking a lot today. You know, I did a lot of what you guys did. I kept refreshing. I kept refreshing. I called everybody I knew. I called Eric Parker, who y'all know is my brother, and we're talking. And, you know, none of us knew, so we both getting on each other's nerves. And finally it happened. And my first thought was, this is as aggressive as I've ever seen the Falcons be. And when I say that, I've been a Falcon fan for 45 years, right? Steve Bartkowski, Alfred Jenkins, Wallace Francis, William Andrews, Chris Chandler,
Moses.
Paul Anderson, Terrence Williams, Michael Vick. You know, I could go on and on and on and on and on. This regime is the most aggressive that I have seen. And to Mark's point, it's bigger than football. It's bigger than Falcons. It's about the ATL. Okay? In the past 4 years, I've lost my father. I lost my niece who lived with me, who was special needs, who lived to be 16 and died. And I lost my mother. Okay? To say that it's been stressful is an understatement. And I'm not saying that they can be replaced. They can't. But I gotta feel like everybody out there has lost somebody. And if we can do it, if we can get there, right? If we can get there, I know my daddy will be. I'm gonna have a drink with my father. I'm gonna go over to my brother's house. I'm gonna get some of my father's ashes. I'm gonna have a drink with him. That's what it's about for me. This is legacy, right? Yeah. So to all of you who watch the national media and they still don't give us any recognition, that's okay, because this is the year of kill the narrative. That's what we did today, folks, because the Falcons never do this. They never go for broke. They never go 4th and 1. Fuck it, let's go. They don't do that. This is the South. They're conservative. They trade away players who are too much. That's an Atlanta thing. But today, they went for it. They said, consequences be damned. If you're going to be a Falcon fan, now is the time. Because let me tell you something. On that day, on that magical, majestical day, when that clock strikes 0 and the Falcons are the best team for that season, there will be nothing that anybody can say. Do I want it to happen this year? I do. I hope it will. But even if it doesn't, your Falcons front office showed you something today. They showed you something, and I hope you saw it. I hope you were listening, because they're going for it. So you know what? That first game, hey, y'all need to be there. Be outside. Be there. Be somewhere. But to Mark's point, let's have some positive energy, man. Let's not complain about our Falcons. Let's put everything we got into them. All right? As far as the shout-outs, first and foremost, let's shout out to Terry Fontenot and Arthur Blank and Raheem Morris and every Falcon ever to live. Because make no mistake about it, once a Falcon, always a Falcon, and they are all going to celebrate when we win. I want to thank the fans of this chat. I want to thank all of you illustrious guests who have way more subscribers than I do. I'm doing the business.
I just subbed to you, T. Will. I was looking, I was like, hold up, I wasn't subbed. Click.
I appreciate you. I appreciate it. Let me tell you something. I want to thank everybody on this panel, because everybody on this panel, and this is the absolute truth, at one point in time has reached out and said, hey, you need some help with this. Hey, you need to do that. Hey, you need to do this. I was at the Falcon practice, and Larry the Dixon Way, who has a whole bunch of subscribers, said, hey, man, jump on. He didn't have to do that. So I want to thank all of you gentlemen, because this is not only a fraternity, it is a family. And I want you guys to know that. I want to thank all of you gentlemen. I want to thank God. And lastly, Bigelow, as always, brother, thank you for having me on. I appreciate you. And let's go get it, man. Rise up.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, T. Will. Well, you got me emotional over here, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Ain't no such thing as a bandwagon Falcon fan. Ain't no such thing.
No, ain't no such thing, but we don't see hell. Hell and high water. I know I have in my 34 years. Trust me. I don't see it.
You want to let everybody know where they can find you at there, Bo?
Yeah, they know where to find me at, man. But I got to say this, and I said this on my show a little earlier. One of our beloved Falcon fans, Miss Leanne Loftus, she's battling cancer right now. So again, man, y'all please pray for her to fight through this battle. And like I told her on the show, you don't have to fight this battle alone, because as Falcon fans, we're gonna stand behind you 100%. And whatever we got to do that, we're gonna do it. And I tell y'all all the time, man, to just take advantage of everything. I try to set an example of unity, because every Falcon country creator got my number. My number just out there. So I'm always willing to help, and I'm always willing to do what's right. And trust me, a lot of these divisions, I'm trying to mend it together, but I can't do it by myself. As a fan base, we need to be a whole. The rise of content creators, I appreciate y'all, because y'all have shown me nothing but love. Last year at the meet and greet, man, I felt like a celebrity, but I know I wasn't one. But at the end of the day, it's just all about unity, man, and being one fan base. You have content creators in the chat that have supported this live stream right here. ATLGA Faithful. Shout out to him. He calls me on the daily. Make sure I'm okay. If he don't hear from me in 2-3 days, man, you okay? Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm just taking it easy. Okay, let me know if you need something. That's the type of people we need in this world, man. Yeah, it's just point blank.
That's right.
Ms. B, she started her YouTube channel, and a lot of other YouTubers started their YouTube channel because of me, and they've told me that. And that is an honor. That is an honor to me, because it's hard in today's time to get people, to read into what you're doing or look into what you're doing, and try to support you on a positive note. So to get positivity back, that means the world to me. I can get 50 negative comments in a row, but one comment of positivity change all of that. Lets me know I'm doing the right thing. So at the end of the day, we just gotta support one another, man. All this division is just gotta stop, because at the end of the day, we supporting the same team. We supporting the logo.
Yep. I have nobody bigger than the logo.
Hello. Well, look here, man. For everybody out there that don't know me, my name is Big Low Country. I'm just an old country boy, former football coach.
Man, get it right. Catfish Country. That's your name.
Love to sit around talk about sports. Man, boy, I didn't know we were getting emotional tonight. But let's.
It's a coach's meeting, coach.
It's a coach's meeting. It's a coach's meeting. Look, first of all, every one of these gentlemen that graced this screen tonight, I appreciate each and every one of them. They bring their own individual attributes to the Atlanta Falcons content community. And thank y'all so much for doing this show with me tonight. And T. Will, Mark, and Smitty, and everybody else who mentioned it, all of y'all are correct. One thing that we have to remember, that it's about this logo. It's not just about this logo. It's about this city. I always had the saying, guys. Ever since I was in high school, if you love me, I love you. Right? If you hate me, I love you. And it's one of those situations. A lot of people don't know all the things that I have going on. I do have a full-time job, and I have a couple of businesses and a few ventures that we got going on, and my most important job is as a husband to Coach Ronan, husband to my wife. But you know, I'm just gonna go ahead and put this on out here. Um, I don't have time to hate nobody.
Mm-hmm.
I
What?
don't have
Mm-hmm.
I don't have time. I don't have time to hate nobody. It's one of them situations where, I love everybody that I come across, and even the people that I don't come across that's, been on this journey that's called life with me. And the beautiful thing about this community, this content community that we created, somebody mentioned the hashtag content creators. That's not a select group. It's not a membership kind of situation. If you make
No.
content for the Atlanta Falcons, you put that hashtag content creators in there, and it's going to try to help send it out to the masses and let other people know, and try to refer your video after it plays someone else's. It's not something that's exclusive. This is
Right.
for everyone. So I mean, if you make, content for the Atlanta Falcons, make sure that you try to use that hashtag. That's one of the reasons. What'd you say?
No, I was just saying rise up content creators.
Oh, yeah.
Just being your ad lib, Bo. That's all.
There you go. That's one of the reasons why we're having this this meet and greet on Saturday. We get a chance to meet each other and have a good time. Like I said, it's at Bench Warmers on Saturday. We're gonna be watching a preseason game in Stockbridge. So if it's a situation where I actually got a chance to meet T Will a couple weeks ago, I definitely enjoyed that. I don't know if we're gonna get a chance to meet Mark. I'm gonna have to take a flight to Jacksonville just so I can link up with Mark, get a drink, and then fly back home. But
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, if there are any other content creators out there who I haven't spoken to before, or who I have spoke to in the past, who would like to have any kind of conversations with me, feel free to come out. We can sit down. We're gonna have a good time. Shouts out to Uncle Steve for putting everything together. I hope that he don't want to sing, because if he does, I'm gonna have to put him in his place.
Lord have mercy. Here we go.
Shout out to my beautiful wife Shonda, who
Shouts out to
basically, I mean, he was just like, "Hey, we might as well do it." So
yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
Basically, you ain't gonna have a successful anything without a good woman behind you. So,
boy, say that one more time for the people in the back. Bro.
Anything
Preach.
I do in life, my successes are thanks to my wife. Man. I've been married since 4 days after 9/11. So yeah. Anniversary coming up soon.
I'm right behind you. I just celebrated number 20.
Yeah, so
wow,
that's wonderful, y'all.
Just blessing, man. I couldn't have made her on GTA better. You know what I'm saying? That's
right. There you go.
That's my dog. So yeah, I mean, I love her to death, and we do this together. So all the aesthetics and stuff like that, any like flyer or ad you see, that's Shonda. You know what I'm saying? Intros, all that. So all that stuff. I just talk a lot. Basically, I just talk a lot. So and we bounce ideas off each other, and we're just trying to grow it.
Hey man,
yeah,
and that's what it's all about, bro.
Hey Breeze, you right on point, man. You right on point.
What up, Breezy? I see you, fam.
Yes, sir.
That's what it's all about. That shouts out to Coach Roney, because I'm gonna tell you, I would not be sitting right here in front of you right now if it was not for Coach Roney. Coach Roney is the one that told me to do YouTube. She got tired of me explaining formations and explaining coverages and different pass rushing moves. Me and Coach Roney, let me tell y'all, I'd be walking through the kitchen and I would do a swim move on Coach Roney. She was like, "You need to do something. I'm getting tired of you." And then I'd be trying to teach her, like, "Nah, this is how you hit that swim move. You gotta make sure that first hand, get good contact first, and then you come over. You don't want to show too many ribs, Coach Roney." And then she was like, "Look, you need to get this energy out. You need to go ahead and share this with some other people." So shouts out to Coach Roney, man. Shouts out to Coach Roney.
Yeah, that's what it's about, man. You got to have that. You got to have that backup, man. You got to have that support.
Man.
And that you know that's why I try to support everybody because I know what it's like. You know, coming up in this YouTube thing, man, it wasn't always easy. It took me a while, and you can ask anybody. You can go all the way back to my very first video. I was nervous as hell. It didn't start to get easy to about 2 years ago.
Well, a lot of people don't understand, man. We put our opinions and our fandom out there for everyone to judge. You know what I'm saying? Whether they agree or not. So it's not really an easy thing to do, man. But we really appreciate you guys being a part of our journey. And I'm about to get a little
factual statement.
So I'm gonna bid you guys adieu.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, look, everybody, thank y'all so much for chilling out with us. Everybody that had a chance to watch, thank you so much. I guess Marcus, it's an unofficial coaches meeting roundtable. Whatever we want to call it. Thank y'all so much for coming on and chilling out with us. We definitely appreciate it. This show would not be what it is tonight without the people that are watching. Thank you so much for the comments. The comments are the blood of this show. So when it comes to our shows, we want our shows to have high blood pressure. We want to have so much blood in the shows. We want it to be a situation where we got to take some kind of medicine, take some garlic, apple cider vinegar, sit down, meditate, take a nap, whatever you got to do to get that blood pressure down.
Clonidine.
Exactly.
You take your own advice because you've been pumped all day.
My brother Low is turned up. He's ready to run through a wall right now.
Man,
y'all.
look, I ain't gonna Terry got me going.
Sorry for that.
T-Will got me going. I'm sorry. T-Will got me going. I was chilling. I was just chilling. T-Will here. Look, I know y'all have been before a game or something, and then coach say something, and you be about to cry, but you'll be wanting to cry, and then you be
right.
That's facts. That's facts.
Well,
T-Will,
I can't argue with that.
Like that, brother.
Can't argue with that.
Let me tell you something, and I'll be quick, but I've been through so much, man, and you guys just don't know what this podcast means to me. I get on here and smile, but this has been a hard year. And Chris and I have talked, but I lost my mama in May, and my mama was everything. Okay. I have panic attacks every day. I see her everywhere I go. And it's not a bad thing. It's just grief. It's a part of it. But I thank God for you guys giving me the opportunity to do this, because sometimes you just need something to do to keep your mind off of it. And it's funny, if you'll allow me to say this, it's funny how God works, right? Because he took my mama and she was sick and she was ready to go. But it is amazing at everything that the Falcons are doing. And not that my mama has anything to do with it. Hey, mama, wherever you are. But it just feels like this is a season of destiny. I was there in 2015. I was crushed. I think we all were. I was there in 98. I was crushed. Shit, I was there in 1980 when we lost to them damn Cowboys, who I still hate behind that bullshit. I still hate Drew Pearson, wherever you are. That's how long I've had this love affair with my Falcon. And brother, if we can do it, you got to understand, you can't talk trash about the A anymore. You can't. The Braves are good, but the Falcons are the team of this city and this state. They bring us all together. They are the umbrella, black and white, yellow and brown, Republican and Democrat. We can all come together and love. And if we can win this one, when we win this one, it will be like any other. And I gotta think that with all of this animus and all of this pain I'm going through, it might be just a little worth it. I can't speak for y'all, but it might be just a little worth it if we can cross that threshold.
And God works in mysterious ways, because he's connected all of us through this social media, through this YouTube. It started with me and Big Low, and then I met Alberto, then Chris, then Uncle Steve. So all of us been connected through this YouTube thing. T-Will, Jack, Mark, everybody. And so, like I said, man, we just part of the logo. That's what we represent. We represent the logo.
Let's get it, man. Let's kill the narrative this year. You know what I mean? Let's do
Let's
it.
kill, man.
It's
Let's
gotta be the
look,
boogers, man.
let's kill the narrative and let's try to get together more often.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
let's try to get together more often and you know do some shows. And like I said, it doesn't just have to be us. If anybody else who wants to link up, just hit
Right.
me. I'm on Twitter. Just hit me up.
Sounds good.
Yeah, you know we gonna do it, man. But look, we're gonna get off the big red couch. Thank y'all so much for coming on Chill Out with us. Where in the world, Bo?
Yeah, big as